women made of steel. Nothing moves you. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves you. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves you. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves you. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves you. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves you. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves you. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves you. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves you. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves you. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves you. Continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go.
All right, welcome back to my channel. I greet all of you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. I hope all is well with you. So we are back again on a new video, and today we have a few people on the comment. I welcome all of you. This is 5 minutes to the program. We are going to discuss something that some people may consider to be sensitive issue. Some may call it saga. Some may call it social media, cha. But the truth of the matter is that I'm not here, none of them. I'm not here for saga or to talk cha. But yesterday, I have to react on what is going on as a content creator. I have to react on it. Those of you that if it interests you to watch, you watch. If not, no problem. Yesterday, we saw what happened and how some people reacted on it about the Reverend Sister. By the way, I'm a Catholic. Okay, so for those of you that we say, oh, you are insulting woman of God, I'm not here to insult her. I'm not here to cover any hidden things. But let's just be very, very, very open-minded, in whatever that we are going to discuss. Some time ago, I heard that she's the one talking to PM, visiting PM and all that. And as she's doing that, it got to a point that her visitation to PM begin to appear one kind based on her attitude begin to change somehow. So remember, I'm not the cabinet member. But I managed to notice one or two things. Then I asked questions about her, and somebody related to me. The person did not talk bad about her, to be honest with you. What the person actually said is that that PM sent a message. That's an issue that came up. Then I asked how come this message, like who brought it to government? They said that she's one that is visiting PM. That remember when they said that nobody visits PM, USB God don't care, not even anybody from the government. On her attempt to defend that allegation from Mazakwa, her name was mentioned that she is due here from PM. I don't know, through phone call or by physical visitation, but the truth is that she do communicate with the PM and she's member of the cabinet. I was like, okay, so why are they making it look like USB government are not in contact with PM? That was why I was saying what I was saying, that the government is in contact with PM because of her. Little did I know that not only her, other people also do talk to PM. Maybe she's not aware. Other people do talk to PM. Those times that Mazakwa used to say that nobody talked to PM, she was there. Her name was mentioned. Remember, she's a Reverend Sister. So it is expected that she's not going to lie or she's not going to misinform people. So this is one of the reasons why I was very, very, very vocal, and that information helped me to build my confidence more that USB government is not sidelining PM, that they are following PM steadily. Then later I started hearing that she's undermining DPM somehow. Okay, because I am the one talking to PM talk to me and all that. Therefore, I can not that listen, no, not that other people don't talk to PM. I'm not saying that DPM is not talking to PM, that she's the one. But the one was made available to the public. She's one of the people. Okay. Now, what I'm telling you here now, I'm not representing government. I'm not saying that this is what happened from the cabinet. No. I'm just telling you from my own side of the story. So meaning that there may be so many other things that happened that I'm not aware of. So whatever I'm telling you is my own personal observation or personal opinion. So don't hold government from what I'm saying. Don't say that, oh, Kai report say this on behalf of government. That is not true. I'm not. This program is not for the government. It's not like from an official statement from government, please. So don't say, oh, don't bring government to what I'm saying now. What I'm saying now is my own opinion. Yeah. So don't say that, oh, government send him. If you say that, whatever I say will happen to you, I swear that. Stay clear from that. Don't quote me out of context. I'm not fighting you. Neither am I, fighting somebody that you love so much. Remember, I started by telling you that I'm a Catholic, so she's a Catholic as well. This is not to banter her or to make her look bad. But remember, whatever you may be, mistake is allowed. You can make a mistake. You can misjudge people. You can misrepresent some of the information that is at your disposal, based on how you digest the message, how you see it, how you can manage it. That does not mean that you will not make a mistake is allowed, but how you put some corrections is what matters and is very, very important. By the way, if you are just joining us, please do me a favor by making sure you like the video. Let me go back to send my greetings to some of us that are here. Please, Ogwejofo is the first. I greet you, my brother. Say good afternoon, Mazukai. We have Fidelis. Fidelis, I see you said good afternoon, dear brother. Good afternoon to you. Kachi Kesi. Greetings from here. One name Kai. In there. Oliver also. Oliver, I greet you. Edith. Good afternoon, Mazi. Good afternoon to you, my sister. Chiwe said, Chiwe said, Mazika and Dewo, God is your strength. He said, and yours as well. God is your strength. All right. So, like as I was saying, I want you to watch the video with open mind. Don't come here and begin to misjudge or begin to yarn something that is not in line. Please, I expect you to be matured enough to understand what you're saying. Now, this is the little that I knew about her activities, how she started and everything. But later, like I told you, I started hearing that she's trying to, her statement is not actually, she's, somebody who is hearing from PM. All of a sudden, she started thinking that because of that, she knew a lot than another person. She may not know this because sometimes this may overwhelm you. This may make you begin to think like you're actually more important. I'm not saying you're not important, but you have power than the government and all that, which is not good. And there's something that most of them are saying. Each time they approach you, they will start saying, you can do this. Yeah, you don't need to wait for government. You don't need permission, and you don't need the word, all that. So some of them have said it to me, not because of this issue, but other issues. You can do this. You can say this. From Ogen, anybody, Biafrans can do that. Very, very easy for them. If they want to, move away, they will start preaching to you. You can do this. No, you don't need permission. That statement makes me, think like I will lose my respect, because I believe that we have a long way. Some of us need to learn something that we may not, maybe you are not actually conversant with that kind of thing. And that is learn how to be obedient and do not think, don't push yourself ahead of your time. You see, PM and DPM are, they worked hand in hand. If DPM decided to put maybe her reputation, her level, and everything, they may be having an issue with PM. She may be having an issue with the PM. Why PM was here? But in all this banter that is going on, have you seen any of them, okay, presenting anything, any evidence, or even without any evidence? Have you seen any of them saying that DPM at some point had issue with the PM? Let us just go back to all the things they are saying on social media. Have you seen any of them that have come out and said DPM at some point, as somehow was doing this against PM? I have not seen. Personally, I have not seen any of them. I have not seen any of them that come out and say, yeah, this is what happened, and at some point DPM did this or did that. Please, if you have done that, if I've seen that, please let me know. Personally, I have not. And that brings me to the topic of the hour. You see, many of us always want to judge issue without paying attention to the cause of that issue. There is no way you will start judging something without you devoting your time to understand the reason, the issue at hand. Some of us don't do that. We always want to jump out and begin to talk about something without paying attention when we're supposed to have paid attention to understand what is going on first. It is not easy. It is not easy to, to say that you know this thing, whereas it actually requires a lot. You need time. You need the attention to understand what is going on. Hold on. Wait. Don't disturb me, okay? Just a moment. You want to come up? I come. Okay, I say that. All right, sorry about that. So, the genesis of the problem, I will tell you part of it. The one that's on social media, like I always tell you, we hammer on what we can see or what you can have some, maybe those ones that we know. That does not mean that other issues may not be going on behind the scene. It may be going, some things may be going on. I'm not saying that I know better than you, but based on what is on social media, we have to stand on that. You that knows what is good happening inside, until you prove to us those things, then only we can answer, okay, we can see through that. Ahmed, I see you. I greet you, and also blessed. Udada, I greet all of you. Please do me a favor, make sure you like the video. This is almost 20 minutes of the program, and we are yet to hit the ground running. Okay, because we have to, water the ground very, very well so that you understand what we are here to do, not to side anybody or to bash on anybody, but to say the truth the way it's supposed to be. I played the voice note of Oginkere calling for cabinet meeting before Finland, before convention declaration that took place in 2024, November 29 precisely. And I played that, that meeting a couple of days ago. And I expect that conversation, that meeting, to be a kind of a wake-up call to so many other people to understand how the whole thing started. That declaring Biafra or dissolving the cabinet is not the problem. The problem is some people don't want to work with each other. Why PM was here. That was why he was having settling problem, internal problem here and there. And he was doing that to the extent that he decided to form CRC. CRC was formed to solve problem, but CRC later became the main group that creates the highest problem of them all, CRC. And credit to Imam Madabo for allowing himself to be an instrument of that division. It is very clear that everybody that visited PM have wanted to say, all of them, from any camp, that PM want peace. I know every sensible human being would do what PM is doing, calling for peace. It is normal thing. It's not, nobody's against it. But calling for peace is different from uniting people. I can come here and say, let us unite with Nigeria. Biafra should just go back and unite with Nigeria. Let us have one beautiful country that everybody will be, included. That the inclusiveness of everybody, north and east, is actually the way to go. It is easy for me to say that, but to put it into practice is another thing. Judging by what the character that these groups have, you may have somebody that may be very, very, okay to unite everybody. So those of you saying peace, 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 you are saying that as if other people that are not saying it hate peace. I cannot start calling for something that I know that is not achievable. As of now, it's not achievable. And I will tell you why that peace is not achievable now. It is not achievable because people's interest, people hold their interest in a very high esteem, very, very high, to compare the peace that we are calling for. And as you are calling for peace, do not call anybody, genuine people, fools. Let me tell you why I say so. You cannot be calling for peace, which all of us agree. But deep down in your mind, you know that peace is not achievable. You know. Because people's mindset and the way they are carrying themselves now is in a very high level. How can you call for a peace with a man who called PM, who is constantly saying that PM has an ego, is egoistic human being, that PM have sabotaged Biafra, that PM has betrayed Biafra, that PM is siding on Orabese? How can you not form peace with that kind of person? Genuinely, I want to know. Frank Okoye, God bless you, sir. I see you. There. How can you go for peace with that kind of mindset? If the banter and the shenanigans going on is about between DPM, USB government, USB citizens, Fallback Republic and his group, La Zuba, DPM, La Zuba, Sonak Barawa, Eggman, Ogeke. If it's that, but the moment you drag PM to that one is in another level. Because PM is the only person that, those of you that have hope of unification, your hope at all is on PM. If you want to talk about you, because PM is the only person that DPM will listen to, if she can listen. to forgive. Like if DPM can forgive anybody, the person that can approach DPM is one only PM, which is not, I'm not saying it's a guarantee. She may even reject to forgive these people. Do you understand? That's number one. Number two, is only PM that can talk to Ogenkere and say, brother, all this you are doing and is an act of sabotage. Come back, let us do what we are doing, normally do, and all that. That is the only hope you have. Then it's expected that Ogenkere is supposed to, because he's PM, to maybe adjust his attitude and all that. It's only PM that can caution Mazakwa and say, no, from henceforth, don't do that. And Mazakwa may listen. It's only PM that can talk to Lazuba. From henceforth, don't talk about Biafra again on social media. And they stand. But the moment people that you expect to listen to PM is now running their mouth on social media against PM, where is your peace coming from, please? I'm just asking. Where do you think that, okay, PM is now to forgive those that he did not offend? Think about it. PM is a prisoner. He's a prisoner. Then someone who is outside is using him to achieve his own interest. So if you want people to come together, PM have right to say, come together. We need peace, because he don't know what is happening outside. Whatever that he hears now is hearsay. And the kind of person that PM is, he's not a fan of gossip. If you know him, he's not actually a fan of gossip. He may work with some information available to him, but not that he's what. If you give him chance, he would like to see things, by himself. He would like to see it the way it is. You get the point. Just a moment. Close the door. All right. So, like I was saying, you cannot just talk about peace. Listen, no, personally, I want peace. I want that unification. Everybody come back, not fall back, come back to USB. Listen, because when you're actually saying, come together. Another thing that I want to ask for those of you that are saying, I'm not PMO, those of you that are, because you're in position to take PM, what is obtainable? Only one visit of our brother, Olewunne God, shake the table very, very big. Many of you don't know. Then you that have been in contact with him all this while, what do you actually tell him? That's another thing. What do you tell him? Because what you told him may depend on what he will supply to you. Then again, you come out and begin to talk about peace. It's good. I keep on maintaining that. It's good. I'm a fan of peace. But peace with who? And where are you? What is the venue of this peace? If you call me to come together, we should come together. You have to pronounce the venue. Where are we going to meet? Are we going to meet in Fallback? I'm just asking. Are we going to meet in the Brigade of Ogenkere? Or we are going to meet in the USB? Or are we going to meet in CRC? Where is the venue of this peace you are calling? Where? I'm just asking. If I made up my mind for that unification, where are we going to meet? You have to convince other people to drop what they're doing, that your own is more important. So, and this thing would have been very, very simple, more easier if you guys have focused on their USB declared. But the moment you begin to run up and down, rejecting and why must DPM insult me, or why must you off my mic when I'm supposed to talk? When you hear the reason why they are falling back or going neutral, remaining calm and running away, being on sideline, it is shocking. That personally, sometimes when I listen to some of this reason why those of them that are in cabinet or have worked with the US government that decided to go, when you listen to their reasons, you wonder why they even joined government in the first place. If you don't know how to respect office in government, then you don't need to. You are not qualified to be in government. You are not. That it is better you said from day one that I cannot be here. That's what I hate in my life. I'm a kind of person that if I come to you and I tell you something, you said okay, maybe I say I have this document with me, and this document said that we should do this, I do that, I do that. I've already told you what the document is all about. Then you collect that document from me and go through it, and you confirm what I said. Then you don't give me answer that you don't want to do with that document. You don't want to do with me. Then I'll be more angry. I would have preferred it when you said that time that I told you this is what the document said. This is what we're about to do. What we're supposed to do. If you tell me no, without asking me to bring the document to you, if you tell me no, I will be okay. But if you tell me, give me to me, let me go through it. After going through it, then you give me the original answer that you should have given me before. I felt that you insulted me by asking for that document in the first place. So you have been in US government, you know the truth. You decided to go. Then you know how what Ogegere is saying. The man is talking every week. He's even calling for even Mas Namodokano to come and join him. He's calling Mas Namodokano and Avis to come and join him. He also calling for unity, but that unity must happen in his own terms, whether he's right or wrong. Then you know that you know the truth, you know the right, and you know the wrong. Then you are calling for unity. My question is, what platform is that unity going to hold? Is it going to hold in Fallback Republic or in CRC? Where? Because the way you guys are putting this unification is undermining USB government declared. I will tell you why. You come out and say PM, when PM will say we are all together, we are one people, we are one family, we are in the same page. PM, you should be the way PM left us. Do you know what I'm saying? Exactly what Ogegere said. That he go nowhere, that you have to be in Briggy. The way PM, made it. That is another shocking part of it. And you educated that you know the consequences of abandoning what you declared. You know what that means. People have given you the legitimacy by self-referendum. So you are the one rejecting people's mandate to declare it. Even Nigerian government understand the gravity, the power that behind the redeclaration of Biafra. That was why they speeded everything up to make sure that they get PM away. PM told you that they are coming for me because of you. For them to get you, they have to hold me. Everything was made known to you, and you are aware of all those things. Yet, you are still doing as if now our sister, Reverend Sister Olewunne, I think that's your name. You say some things that I'm going to play, but before then, I want you to listen to what Ogegere did before the declaration of Biafra. The reason being that this is to tell you that not for those of us that are not seeing this thing in mind, that cabinet was dissolved because of that. The problem is because of cabinet was dissolved after the redeclaration of Biafra. DPM declared dissolved the old cabinet that makes on power, Minister of Information. That is not actually the problem. The main problem, maybe that contributed, but the main problem is that this problem has started before now. That was why Ogegere and his group made this. How will I play this so that because I don't want to play. Okay. Now let's hear this, please. Pay attention to this. Let me see.
To either the men on ground what they need to.
Okay, what will happen now is that I am going to I'm going to put this in this way. Okay, I'm going to take it back, then putting it back like this and drag it back. Listen.
Happened for all these years that we're fighting this.
Now, I want you to understand something here. The person that you are hearing his voice is Amobi. Okay? Amobi. Amobi. So this Amobi is now the COS of Ogenkere. Telling them in the meeting that Ogenkere called. Remember, Ogenkere don't have right to call for cabinet meeting at that point in time. But he called it because he believed he was actually fighting to be the prime minister that he claimed that he is now. Before redeclaration of Biafra, he has already started fighting. That was why he called for this meeting. Undermining the authority. He undermined everything. Hear him again.
It's centered on making sure that we don't do what
I'm trying to get how did I even play this last time? Okay.
they reach out to mandates. If they say reach out to them, let them know that the government needs whatever fund that they have so that we can offset the bills that we have. Because I just wanted to put that out there so that I can let it out of my heart. Mandate in charge of us, I'm in charge of mandate. Okay, I can't deny it, so please. No, I mean, I reached out the whole thing. Oh, good. Mute yourself. Hold on, let me mute everyone. Okay, go ahead. Okay, I come deny. So, yeah, please, if any neighbor, please, can you reach out? Can I adjust priorities? And more, I hope this is not too small. What I can afford to do now is 200 please. Can manage it. You know.
Like I said, this is Ogenkere calling for cabinet meeting, demanding that they should do fundraising. That was when U.S. government was, Uche, European rep, and Biafra are calling him to send money for them to arrange what they're supposed to arrange in Finland before that the day of the convention. And this meeting took place sometime, November, I think 21. Okay, few days before the convention, before the declaration of Biafra, and this man was busy calling for meeting, for cabinet meeting. A finance minister is calling for cabinet meeting when you have CS. In this meeting, you can hear what they're saying with Amobi and telling people that they should ask mandate account they're talking about is the one that DPM is in charge. Amobi started by saying that instead of money to be in that mandate at all, they should send that money to men on ground. As I was countered and telling him, no, don't go there. What they were trying to do to make sure that the mandate account, to make sure that everything is empty, the account is empty, because they already planned on what they want to do before the redeclaration of Biafra took place. This is what happened. Now, again.
It's painful. I really hope that every member of the cabinet here, is scheduled tomorrow. I think every cabinet member, it's an obligation. Okay, so Kamado, you know, go with it to go find resolving this issue, please. That's just what I want to suggest. Open every cabinet member will be there, and the people on which they reach out to
Margaret, I see you. I agree to Margaret.
Because if I am Margaret, it's for the man, and thank you so much, Minister Okay, for all the sacrifice. On mandate or no mandate, I have actually initiated that yesterday, and mandate.
So the man is on mandate or no mandate that he has already initiated as a leader, because before the redeclaration of Biafra, okay, can already see himself as a leader. When this meeting was holding, at this point in time, this man have already altered on the document. He changed the document. Oh, my unity can because I asked a question. I am a supporter. In fact, I wish and I pray for that unification. This is not. I'm not here to tell you that you should not unite. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that where are we going to unite this to unification? Is it going to take place where? Fallback, CRC, or USB? And the answer, you're going to see the answer at the end of this video. Okay? Pay attention. Triple I see you and Franco Koye. They were so again even called Wazurike to join. Yes, he called Mazamakan of the Wazurike. We have David. David, I see you. This is our brother. He said Andrew. Let me call you Andrew. Chine. Okay. I see you. And Margaret. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Yes, I'm missing somebody here. The Odori Megano. I think it's an email. I greet you. You know yourself. Joaz is here with us. Joaz, I greet you. Please hit the like button. Joaz, thank you for joining us. That's our wife from our Chinko wife. They were almost here, Biafra. Thank you so much. And you said again, God bless you and your family. Thank you so much. I appreciate. You said again, good afternoon, Mazikai report. Thank you. I'm reading it from Dan, so that's why. And Chinechelem again, good afternoon, sir, from Bonny State. They will, I greet you. And Franco Okoye, our boy State, Tokwell, my brother, Tokwell to you. And Franco Okoye, I see you. And we have Udada, I think I said my greet to you already. So let's go back again. Triple M is in the building. I greet you, my brother. You said I am citizen of United States of Biafra. That is what you put out there. And Nigeria must go out of Biafran region as USB is not a nation of its own. Greetings to you, Mazikai Report. Thank you so much. And again, you said greetings to you all, my genuine fellow Biafran citizens. Your comment about the way here, guys. Kindly hit the like button once you join the podcast. Thank you so much. And you said USB or USB. Dalo. The job is getting more interesting. Triple M. But don't be deceived. 100%. The woman called Olewunne was angry on my reply to her post because I made her to understand that she knows what she is doing. That is from Margaret, okay? And reconciliation is key, but it is under the USB. Okay, USB is the only answer. That is from Triple N, our brother. And Gerard said, Mazikai reporting Dewo Ogwejo Fano. Finally, Mazin Namodekano has officially dissolved DOS and appointed new DOS. Wow, really? Is that all an update? Okay, I'm going to check that later. We must continue to protect the mandate at all costs. That's the spirit. And David said, thank you, my brother. Continue your good work. I appreciate. And the Odorin. Odorin Megano. Okay, my name is Theodore Teddy. Let me call you Teddy. Okay, Teddy, are you a Biafran? If I may ask, don't be angry. Are you a Biafran or you are from coastal region? We continue to keep. Are you Biafran from coastal region? I think that you are. You must be. We continue to keep pushing ahead. There were Kachi Kesi. No USB, no peace. We, the genuine USB citizens, are more focused. That from Triple M. And God is greatest. God is the greatest. Then, last but not the least, that is a Joe 4. The first said, Wachineke. The US have made this word Wachineke look so. Each time I hear Wachineke, I always pause. Wachineke. Once I hear Wachineke, my brother, not the two use I'm here. So I understand what I say. You actually you meant well, but I know because of these guys that they have bastardized the name. It's a watching again. Yeah, drinking number. Thank you so much. Thank you. But you understand what I'm saying, right? No, Kolie. My brother Kai. Good afternoon from my side. There go my sister. Kachi said, okay, Benchika 5. Good, Mazi. Good to you. Mazi Kai, you are funny. Maria is okay now. Actually, you know what? you know actually. Anyway, let's go back to
Dr. Ngozi to do that. I salute you. Every member of the cabinet here. Open scheduled tomorrow. I think every cabinet member hereby. It's an obligation. Okay, so Kamado, you know not to go with it to go find resolving this issue, please. That's just what I want to suggest. Open every cabinet member will be there and the people on which they reach out to the mandate gets going. Because if I am going to and thank you so much, Minister Oge, for all the sacrifice. On mandate or no mandate, I have actually initiated that yesterday, and I mandate Dr. Ngozi to do that. I salute you. The second Gafegudu, Emily Angeji Ga on life, make a Biafra's that account when you need to go back again. If we need money, we have to make use of the money. If there's no money there, they still got to reach out to us, say there's no money there. Because Ayaga Noronjira know that is more important.
Now, like I said, you are original. You are the original one, sir. You are what do you mean? You are the original one. Okay. Now, I want you to understand something. Okay, is here saying that he have already initiated something to Dr. Ngozi. That if there's anything, any amount is not there, they should get back to us. Have you asked yourself, what do you mean by us? Who is that us? This thing happened before the declaration of Biafra, so that you understand the mindset, the plan from day one. You see the point now? He has already seen himself as the leader before the declaration. He see himself, he has already started carrying himself there. Any issue, European rep, come to get back to us. You can never get that at the end of everything. No, I call Hannes as the father of the house, from resident agent, finance minister. So the question is, if you are to be COS, chief of all the staff, as a finance minister, you are a staff. So the chief is the head. Like if you've been a meeting, get say that now. You have chairman of the meeting. It doesn't matter the name of the meeting, what kind of meeting. The chairman of the meeting is the chairman of the meeting. Chairman is the chief of the meeting. Then because if anytime we have meeting, you donate higher, maybe I'm just saying, not that you donate though. You think because you donate or they send you to go and message somebody GAN's good on behalf of the meeting. GAN, you guys, if they form committee, you are part of the committee that are going to open a bank account for the meeting. Makes you more important than chairman of the meeting. Is that how it works? Or we have to just adjust this law because okay, can is involved. Why I'm playing this is that these people know all those things. Sister Olewunne know this. She's aware. And she's now telling you that. Anyway, like I said, she decided to stream live yesterday. We're going to play the outcome of that her broadcast on X. Listen.
Me upset. You sent them yesterday. You let me know. As we are speaking now.
Did you hear that? You let me know. This bill would take now. I don't know where me upset there. Then you can just let me know. He's the one receiving headache on behalf of Biafra as a leader. That's what he's trying to imply. First thing first, he called cabinet meeting. When he realized that he cannot use this style, to overthrow everybody, he has no other option than to call for help from Imam Madab. This thing happened before the convention, like I told you. Then they now brought out memo that okay, let us contest so that Biafra will not misunderstand us, because he was thinking that it's just a walkover, a kind of walk in the park. Just go there and say it and people will believe and follow you. This is his first attempt to become APM that metaphors to 9 p.m. to him, not PM for everybody. So when you have to let him, make him to understand his wrongdoing. You have to make him to understand his wrongdoing. You cannot just bypass all those things to blame DPM for standing on what she's supposed to standing on where she's supposed to stand. She's not a coward. If I am to be in her position, I will do the same, to be honest with you. I will not let you go. I will not. I am COS of this meeting, this government. And because you are going to Washington, D.C., carrying bag like a Majova witness, and you think that because of that, I will not shy away and allow you because I want peace. I actually want peace, but not by supporting criminality. After supporting this one, do you know who knows what next he will do? Because the foundation is wrong. The man showed you his. The problem is that you won't see them talking to Imam Madab that way. And any of them that are saying peace, always ended up in Imam Madab's hand. A man that is the initiator. Had Imam Madab did do at this point in time, had he decided to do what he's supposed to do, by making sure that he put Zion, in a very good position. Tell him, brother, this is not how it's been done. In history of Biafra movement, nobody have forced himself to lead. Those that tried always fell. No matter how much you claim that you have. You can't control the Igbo people by how much is in your account. It doesn't work that way. An average woman have his own mindset. What he wants. All you need to do is to prove to him that you are not here to play game. After convincing him, he will follow you. He will support you. If you like host program every hour, an Igbo man will end up making his own decision. You may think that you have it all, but it doesn't work that way, like I told you. So if you want to bring peace, if you want peace, you are a reverend sister, okay? And there are so many of them. Some of them that I spoke with, I will tell them, okay, what is your reason? No, I want to be on my own. You want to be on your own, okay? With who? You want to be on your own like Imam Adabo or Biafra Unite? You want to be like a who? Okay. What is? No, I am not. I don't belong to any group. I am waiting until someone ever comes out. But you used to be in USB government. Yes. Then why do you leave? That Ngozi is not doing anything, and you are there, and she's not doing anything. Yeah. Why don't you join her and make a way for me? No, she don't listen. She don't listen to what? To your advice. Do you listen to her own advice? Is it when advice is the way you want it, then everything will work? People they could not even work with her for 6 months, not even 1 year. They ran away. That means there's something wrong. Because even if she's getting it wrong, as a decent woman, you should just hang on for some time. You can just be there to make other people know that this mandate is what PM actually wanted. You may not agree to everything that she decided to do. Funny enough, according to people that are in the cabinet, she have not even pushed anything on her own. She always at the cabinet they vote. So if you are in a government or in a group where, let's say you guys are 30 in number, and out of that 30, 28 or let's say 25 voted yes, the remaining 5 said no. Is that a good reason for you to abandon the government? The answer is no. Unless if there's something fundamentally wrong with you. But if you are genuine, like you want people to believe that you are genuine, people has already cast their vote on this thing. You know that you are the one saying no to that thing. That means you should succumb. You cannot be the only person that knows it all. Sometimes, even if you think that when you said no, that's what you believe on. Wait, let them that said yes try it and make mistake. They will not know that, yeah, my brother. They will not come back. Then you not see. You not made it known to them that I told you. By the time you do it 1, 2, 3 times, they will begin to hack into your advice based on your track record of predicting good things. But when you vote no and others voted yes, you begin to go gather. There's something fundamentally wrong with you. You see, why I'm saying this is because most of them can agree that most of things that they don't like in cabinet happen because majority voted what they don't think that is good to be voted for. They begin to go gather. You don't need to. There's a reason why the cabinet is not only you and DPO. There's a reason for other people to have their say, to see through the same thing that you claim that you are seeing, to know who is seen clearly. You cannot be, your 2 eyes cannot be so versatile than all the rest of the cabinet members. Like you can see clearly than every other person. I don't think so. I started by telling you that mistake is allowed, but how to move away from that mistake matters a lot. Now let's go here as I am, because this is not the main issue. We are going to hear Olewunne.
Checking my account, trying to see how much I can transfer from here to our Gov account. This is not my business. This is Biafra nation, a country guy name, a personal here can name it. But that's a very name problem. A company can run. We have a nation.
Okay.
I am Biafra. I am Bogi. Please, anything in the can move where to the Gov account. Because I owe you India. The mandate account number on my website, and we never prevent any time see no money going there. But I know at the last time I checked, we have money there. Whatever we have, even if it is 10,000 or 20 that we need to make use of, they should move it. If there's anything more priority, I actually make the finance minister. What happened to Nazi the Azikwe decorate as here? Only also Nachi. Mburu finance minister now manage go with priority. I want the right, yes, what they go to put it right here. This is where we need to make use of it from.
Like I told you the other time, did you hear what he said? About the finance minister that he has right to command money in different accounts for them to spend that money. No, you don't have the right. You see, this man who wants to lead by 5 by 4 don't even understand how government is being operated. He's not. It doesn't work in government structure. You don't have the right as a finance minister. Your job is to keep money to save money. Don't. But the help of finance minister that he has right to command money in the managed account. Somebody needs you now. Is that what you think? The answer is no. Oaths of blessing. Thank you so much for special. He said, I suggest everybody should stay on his or her own belief until Mazi PM Samonekba Njoko is out and reward everyone according to his or her work. The thing is that you're actually correct. When PM told Lazuba, remain where you are, when PM told Lazuba, remain where you are, that's a reason. And that's what I expect from everybody. I have told you, Ogenkere is very, very stubborn in his own this criminal activity that he's doing. He's very, very stubborn to that. And CRC is another very big problem for Imam Madabu to have the courage to baptize CRC, Conflict Resolution Committee, to become a government of Bergi. You can see the mind, the audacity to do that. You think it's ordinary? It's not. So for you to just bring that peace, you should be preaching for them to remember where you are. Please stop, just be where you are. Stop bantering each other. Say they let PM come out. And I want to use the opportunity to tell you that you listen to me now, or those of you that are going to watch the video later. But when PM comes out and begin to judge this in contrary to what you believe that he should have done, don't go crazy. Because I know some of us, if PM said, Ogenkere, and he just laughed at everything and said, Ogenkere, come back, you are now the finance minister, remain where you are. And Sonak Barawa, remain where you are. DPM, remain where you are. In fact, DPM is no longer now COS. DPM is now my deputy. But Sonak Barawa, continue from where you are. Mazawa, continue from where you are. That is when the talk of peace will come in. That's when I expect Olewunne and all other people that are calling for peace now to step in. Why? I will advise you personally, if you, on my own, I will tell you I don't like the judgment. But because that PM has stepped in, I will support him. Despite all this thing that has happened, I will support him. Because I am not the one that will pilot the movement. Okay? I don't have right to dictate for him how we want it to be. Even if I disagree with it, I will support him because I believe I give him my trust that he knows better than I do. And that's what I want us to understand. Don't say no, it can never happen. No, if you do that, there's no difference between you and Ikenga. And I will tell you what Ikenga said. That instead of PM to bring Biafra, he will scatter everything. What will be that the moment you do that, you are scattering things. Allow him. He's your PM, you love him, you trust him, allow him. Allow him. I'm just trying to control your mind. I just want to control your mind on that. But you have to wait until he comes out. If he's one that will know what to put, what to say to get it right. That's the piece. But now, as of now, I don't see it coming. I don't believe that. Because who is going to? Why you must stand with the USB government is this. We all know PM, this USB government they are talking about is not even Olabeze DPM thing. It's not her thing. She gained nothing from that. She's just helping you. Don't think that, oh, if I call it, or Rabo Fulani, Islamic Nigerian, what you are saying at that point in time is that you are very, very stupid with touch of madness, because if you know PM is the one, okay, that DPM is deputizing. So if you hate DPM, you can never love PM. That's why what I'm trying to say. Don't see it as in a different angle. It's not so. And that brings me to this message again. Let's go back there.
That's why we know where the problem is from. Unless we have too many captains that people don't know where to limit. Now that we need money, I know how many predators which have pressured me about what we need and the urgent and all that. At the end, they fall back on me. That's the problem. If there's anybody that believes she or he is in charge, Masvichi carry out this problem. We only have to believe not in charge. Let that person deal with it, take care of it. That's the fact. Please, I think we're going to be ending this meeting from here. Masvichi, please do the meeting so that sound is up. I'm sorry for being late. A lot of things I've been working on since our first meeting. So I'm not very happy of what's going on and this state economy now.
Okay, I'm not gonna continue to play this one because this is Solomon Kocha, his own submission there. Remember, this meeting was, not everybody attended because DPM also, like I allegedly told cabinet members to stay away from that because they don't have the right, which is true. Then again, let's continue with this.
Put yourself, just briefly, please. We don't have much time. Sorry, I don't know that you muted yourself. But anyway, so I'll support her with 300 because I've committed a lot. For those that didn't come, though, when you have we go long pledge, I take record in the Beranabo fundraising mobile so the house. Please kindly do that. Then everybody here, whoever going to support anybody, not just you, everybody that is here, let's go to that forum there. Let the people know what is the reason why. Are they dodging to fund the same Finland that we are preaching, saying we have to go. If there is that we have emergency fundraising, people disappear. Then less than 2-3 hours ago, but what is the problem? Are we playing two-face here, or double life or double game? If we know that if there's another existing government, if not this, we need to know. But everything will be straightened out in due time. But right now, we have all started this journey together. We all started till we get to Finland. So we just need to take care of what we need to take care of under the same government that our Prime Minister was here, and things are going the same as directed from the same source. And from the same way, nothing has changed. We still only have one government, Biafra Republic government in Eza. Thank you. Please, Sister Bridget, after you, we end the program. Thank you, please.
Thank you so much. God bless you. I just wanted to make a small appeal. So if Honorable Amobi is going to write it, can you just write it in a way that there is a need, there's a big gap in what we need, and members of the cabinet should please, let us go in a conciliatory manner. The fact that they didn't turn up today is not good. But maybe because of what some of them heard earlier about the PM, let's just assume if any data or whichever way they say it. So let's go with on a conciliatory note that we do need a large sum of money to settle impending bills before Finland. And if people can make donations between now and the next meeting, it will be really greatly appreciated. We're looking at over 6-figure sum. So people must do whatever you can. Even if everybody brought $100 or $200, it will make an impact. So if you're going to write that, please, I appeal to you to do it in a more conciliatory approach to encourage people so people don't get pissed off.
Not only Mazia Mobi, everyone here. Every member that was part of this meeting, just go there, voice, right? Please, just in a manner, a polite manner, just like Honorable Bridget said. Please, then when you prevent what we are doing, that's just what it is. Thank you.
That was all good for you. Okay, that was all good. And before then, we are now going to start with Olewunne officially. Just a moment.
From my base in Finland, I want to inform every one of you, because it has become very imperative as we approach December convention in Finland. You must know certain things. The declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra that is to take place on the 2nd of December is targeted at achieving 2 objectives. One is the delegitimization of Nigeria. 2 is the legitimization of Biafra. After the declaration, we are going to have a very long battle with Nigeria. But this battle, the good news is that we define how this battle will be fought. We will fight them diplomatically, we will fight them politically, we will fight them internationally, and of course, we will fight them locally. So, the 2nd of December is not after that. Some of you will come and say, oh, there is still military barracks, you are going to have them. But let me tell you, if the Vietnamese fought America for years and succeeded in making America to flee, we are ready to fight Nigeria even more than what Vietnamese did. And we dictate how this particular war will be fought. We are never going into conventional warfare with Nigeria. But the delegitimization will take a different tone. And what I'm trying to tell you people today is that you must be prepared for a very long years of battle for the legitimacy of Biafra government. It is not something that happened in one day. It is not something that happened immediately after our declaration on 2nd of December. But 2nd of December will mark the beginning of a very long battle, which we are going to show our determination with our actions and inactions. So my fellow Biafrans, all I'm here to tell you this afternoon is for you to understand that after the declaration on December 2nd, 2024, the battle begins. And we are not going to stop. If it is going to take us 20 years to fight Nigeria differently than what we did in the 67 and 70, we are ready for it. If it takes also 23 years for Taliban to defeat America and they left their land, we are ready to fight even 40 years. Since 1967 to 2024, Nigeria continued to fight us. The only thing is that we have not fought Nigeria until now. And in this fight, we are still defending ourselves. So 2nd of December will mark the beginning of the Biafra liberation. Do not expect something.
All right. So that was PM there. Like I told you, we are going to start, this program talking about this Olewunne issue, officially now. All the things that I've said from beginning to this 1 hour 14 minutes It's just for you to understand what has happened and where we are coming from and the mindset of people and my own take in terms of when you say peace and all that. Then my sister, one of us, Margaret, this your comment is a reason why I said what I said. Some of us have this kind of mindset that it must be the way you feel it. I want us to begin to let go so many things in life. The primary purpose of you talking about Biafra is you just want a enabling environment, total freedom, where your voice, where your law will be respected, where you can now be proud of yourself. You want to showcase your talent to your people, to be who you are. So in looking for that thing, don't allow things to hinder you back. I'm not saying that they have done something good for them to be forgiven. Neither am I saying that you should just be very, very angry, or instead of things to go the way you don't want, you should start by scattering things. You cannot be like what you hate. You cannot be like what you hate. Most of them that you see today going crazy, some of them don't even understand. They are working, they are operating based on their own level of understanding. So when the table is turned around, how you will handle it matters a lot. That's what differentiates you from them. You are not doing that to gain anything different from what other people are going to gain. But if you can understand that at the end of the day, freedom is what you want. At the end of the day, you want to conquer these trials and temptations, but with your attitude and your mannerism. DPM is DPM. PM is PM. Both of them cannot be, undermined. You get the point. Then, if you want them to discard Ogenkere and all these people and all that, it is not in my position. If the government said, okay, we are going to cast a vote and I will not choose and cast my own vote. I am of opinion that once you voted, once you made your stand, know when to push forward and when to let go. Do you understand? I don't want a situation whereby PM comes out and begin to decide. I'm not telling you what he will do. Okay? I'm not telling you what he will do. I'm just telling you that the way I'm seeing some of us, we may, if PM, decide to unite everybody back again in USB, and they are willing to move from their hideout now to USB, don't say no, they should not be welcomed. Understand me clearly. PM cannot say, let's go, we are going to start the election again. It's not possible. He will not do that. Do you understand? So the issue is integrating these people to USB officially. Don't stand as an obstacle. Allow PM to handle it. That's my own advice. I'm not mandating you. I'm just giving you an advice. Don't stand as an obstacle. The choice is yours. So my own is just a mere advice. I'm not dictating or commanding you or pushing you. No, I'm just saying, don't be an obstacle. Let PM. The person is supposed to be very, very angry is PM. He's the one that was insulted now. His PM is the one that they insulted. So the PM can relax. Why do I say so? All this insult you are hearing on DPM is not on DPM. It's actually insult meant for Mazi Simon Ekpa, Biafran Prime Minister. Oh, Rapofulani, no, we got us PM. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that insult? Somebody of her level. Can you imagine the insult? I see those insults as a direct attack on PM. PM Simon Ekpa. A man is in the prison. They're insulting him. If he can let go, who am I? I will let go. You understand? It's up to him. It's up to him. But I will advise him, but not that he must take my advice. That's what I'm saying. But not now. Calling for it now is wrong. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now with some of the things that Olewunne has decided to do and what she did behind the scene before, which is wrong to me. My own assessment, I see it as wrong thing. And she started by saying social media saga. Social media saga. That sounds like Wazolika to me. A man that cannot do without social media is using social media to kind of, when they talk about what they don't like, yeah, social media is people are constituting this as a social media, but you yourself will still make use of social media to pass your own point of view. What is need then? What's the point? So it was alleged, is it not even alleged because she have confirmed that? So this lady, this our reference sister, made a post. Okay, let's see if you can go to that post, then we cannot come down. We may be going back and forward on this one, please. Just bear with me. So here, she made a post. Look at it here. She said, she replied this person. Let me start from here. She said, yeah. Clarification from PM Samuel Ekpa. Before I was taken, we were all together, and it remains the same. Okay? It remains the same, and I look forward to see you all in Finland come August. We must come together and face what is facing us. Peace. She made this post and like this. Remember, for some time now, she had been on the sideline, like I told you. She started, undermining. She's no longer much interested in what USB government is doing. And her calmness and quietness, signal a lot of, signs. And people also actually and like me, I don't want to talk about her, just focus on other things. But I knew that she may be seeing what you are saying as part of the problem. Social media, insult and fighting each other and all what have you. But any of them coming to people talking on social media, like independent media, listen very, very well. I feel if I hear you saying that, for example, I rate you with Ogenkere automatically because I see it weird. I find it weird that you have watched Ogenkere, would know the genesis of all those things, and you don't talk about it. That is not a problem. Okay, he's our brother, he can make a mistake. But when we talk about his mistake, oh, you guys are creating problem and bringing division. Really? I'm the one of them bringing division. Really? Really? He said here, he replied to somebody called Tina. I don't know if it's our own Tina, another thing, I don't know. He said, PM is working with everyone, but social media is giving us a wrong narrative. Instead of you to call those on social media that are giving wrong narrative, you just generalize it. That's wrong. I don't believe that. I don't like it personally, because you cannot drag me to what Mazakwa is saying and doing on social media. You can't do that. He said again, think about that. No matter how bad our brothers and sisters are, they have some good in them. And PM, as a leader, knows how to use everyone's good side. That is it. That is exactly what he is doing. Another comment that did not go down well with me. Everybody have their own bad side, and there's a good things in them. You forgot that this bad get level. That PM is so what we're saying now. Let us work with Ogenkere and Sona Barawa that are publicly saying that PM sabotaging. So what we're saying that they are right. Yeah, PM is somehow sabotaging, but we can, because he's PM. Is that what I'm saying? Because that's what they made us to believe now. So what we are saying literally is that PM is you are validating that, my sister. These guys have come out and said that PM is sabotaging. Okay, PM is doing what he's doing to favor Arabese. PM is egoistic person. Do you understand? How do you now expect me to take you serious with this kind of thing. How do you expect me to take you serious with this your belief that PM is this, PM is that? How is it possible, my sister? How is it possible? I wonder how you are managing those things and why you have. Is it because you are talking to PM? And maybe, like I said, it is good to talk about unity. Nobody's against it. But the circumstances that surround it is actually very, very good for you to at least pay a little bit of attention to that. Is that what you want people to see? Okay, who told you? Not one because you are in the cabinet, you have access to the meeting and some of these memos and everything. Just a moment, please. Okay. All right. So by the way, I've seen what you said. I've seen what you sent here. I've seen what you said, but no problem. We are in line with. I understand what they're saying. Then she said this one. She replied to. This is her first comment, okay? And this one, he said, "Peace is for all. Don't make it an individual thing. Everyone has a role to play in this journey, no matter how insignificant. Understand?" Replying to Tina said, "Okay, we are watching to see how you can work with the enemies within." Tina challenged her. So many people have actually, responded to her. I may not go through everything. This one said, Mwama said, "That is how you people brought in traitors that cause division and betrayal." He said, "You people." So she was surprised to hear you. Yeah, somehow, yeah. How have you helped in this freedom for Biafra? What parts are you playing, no matter how insignificant? She's asking. And I believe the person replied, I love that your last word, no matter how insignificant. Some of you expect everyone to come online, Abby. In as much as there are genuine ones online, but it is more of eye service and traitors online. No. So una they ask entire village, go ask them too. Madam package said, Madam package you make the respect where they give you still there. So he says, it's up to you, my dear. You can see this conversation. I beg you, carry your piece, go front. But you guys are of peace. If you are tired, rest. Somebody said. He said, Biafra is our nation. Is not calling for tiredness. Need to tell you my own side. Nothing wrong with that. So that when you drag my name, you know the truth. Peace. Sabo is Sabo and can never change. He says, change is constant. Carry your peace, go front. Okay, this is part of the buzzwords on the comment section and all that. Then again, after all these things, after everything going on and all that, he said PM is working for everyone. Okay, I think the same thing that we have gone through. Here is another thing that shows me that I'm concerned about. He said, don't forget one for all and all for one. Protest, free Samonekba, this and that. Olewunne is the one doing this, right? Now, listen. I received these flyers, I think maybe a week ago, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody sent it to me. The reason why I don't want to further what happened when the person sent it to me, because it's not It's not. I'm not supposed to be telling discussing that on air. But when I received that thing, I was like, what I asked is USB government, are they aware? Are they aware? The person said it doesn't matter. Okay, that you don't need USB government validation about it. I said, who is behind? Who are the organizer? That was my question. Who are those organizing this? I didn't get the answer. You get the point now? I did not get the answer. That's why I did not talk. I don't want to talk about protests. Remember, I am not against it. I am not promoting it, but I am not against it. If you want to go and protest it, because I don't want to get involved on something that I don't know. Do you understand? Now, why am I not promoting or talking about it? Very simple. Because I don't know the organizer. I can never use my platform to talk about protests that Lazub organized or Biafra Unite organized. You get my point now? Or Ogenkere organized. I don't do that. Am I against it or am I organized? I don't do that. The reason is because some of these people are doing what they're doing, politicizing things. You get the point? They are politicizing things. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Some may pretend that they don't know. Some want to make it look like, it must be the way I want. It must be the way. I don't want to tell you go for protest or not go for protest. Mommy Stella, Mama Simon made a suggestion that Biafrans should not protest here. Listen, there are difference between protesting on the street and being in that court premises the day PM will appear. That's the one I support. I prefer people to be there in quantum, flood Finland with Biafrans. Let people be there. Let people be there the day PM will appear in the court. In that courtroom, Biafrans are supposed to sit down there in solidarity with the PM. If there's anything to testify or to Biafrans will be there. Unlike when you have 3 people from DOS, you get the point. That is the one I support. But the idea of protesting, like I said, I'm not against it. If you want to protest, please go and protest your protest. But I don't want to talk about it. I'm not here telling you to go and protest. That kind of support is support. No, it is entirely your business. It's up to you. I'm not against you, but I'm not here to promote and say you must. No, the one I'm supporting, if I have my way, is when PM will appear in the court, Biafrans should be there. And that is what I feel that. But if PM said, because some of them said that PM told them, I don't believe you. That's why I asked you, is USB government aware? Because that's the people that I believe. Do you understand me now? That's my personal decision. I will believe that PM want me to protest if I can hear it from the government of USB. But you talking outside and telling me that it doesn't matter, to me it matters. It doesn't matter, to me it matters. You get the point now? Now let's continue. So after Olewunne posted this, she posted this. And like I said, one thing about African Christianity is that they always want to ike isi okpo, alapụ ike yola arụ na-aga ike isi okpo. You don't tell us who are the organizer. You are reporting this as a Biafra. Then who is the organizer? I dare you to mention the organizer of this. Don't tell me Biafrans are the one organizing. It doesn't work that way. There are some people that are going to lead this protest. Who are they? You cannot come to me and begin to tell me that there's a protest. Then who is the organizer of the protest? Who is the organizer? You know why they're not telling you? Because they don't, when he says it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When I know that some people went to Finland to hug PM, And they use that to say that PM is with them and it's not with you. So how can I turn around and begin to tell you, believe that what I'm saying is personally, I'm so our brother called Mighty Thunder. Mighty Thunder. I don't know the person, to be honest with you. He said, this cannot help us. I don't. Okay, before then, let me show you this. Before then, let's go. Let's move forward. This is what Olewunne posted. Okay, here he said, not authorized, not an official spokesperson. Be cautioned. Anyone working with Olewunne or her group does so at their own risk. Verified, confirmed, protect your interests. Signed, Official Authority, Commissioner for Information, State of Olo, United States of Biafra. Caution Biafran to stay away from Reverend Sister, that she's not a spokesperson. She doesn't represent government. She's speaking for her own self. So this is what this sticker is, what Olewunne herself shared, and she has this caption attached to it. It says, interesting publicity for advocating for peace. Amazing job. God will lead Biafran nation into real peace. Whoever put this together, thank you. Please, I need direction to the peace office. I need to the peace office before I can promote peace. I never knew I needed a permit. Now, my sister, you don't need permission, but you need clarification. Yeah, you have to clarify, because you are promoting peace. When you talk of peace, you are saying, when you open your mouth and put a write-up, that the first thing that you want to achieve, okay, is for people to listen to you, and of course, reason along with what you have put out there, simply because you have gone through those things and you felt that it's worth sharing, and you're sharing it with your church mind, like you don't have any problem. Good. Now the clarification comes in because the people that you are bringing, you are talking for people to to unite and be peaceful and become with. You don't talk about the atrocities, do you? You don't talk about what they have done and their intention and their motive of doing what they're doing. The recent video of Isaiah Yob says that shame should be 4 p.m. He said shame should be 4 p.m. That even his information minister, Sana Barawa, and of course Eunice, they could not even bring, because they cut that part. They could not even call the entire speech of Ogingere. They just cut off where he insulted me. This happened a few days ago. And you coming to talk for peace. Like I said, nobody's against this peace, but peace with who? Can Christian Association of Nigeria, can they unite with Boko Haram? Peace now, they are human beings. There's something good about Boko Haram. Don't you think so? That in as much as they are bad, there's one part of their character that you, as a Christian organization, you can use them. These are people beheading people, right? Oh, now you want to tell me that they are extremists. These ones are actually bandits and terrorists, when it comes to this attack. I'm not saying they're terrorists like Boko Haram, but what I'm saying is that what they're doing, they are terrorizing the movement. Not terrorizing by buying people. You understand what I'm saying? So if you talk about peace, you have to put that clarification that this is what is going on, my people. This is what. So because of this, let us come together. And your advice should also go to them. You cannot advise them that this way. Let's be frank. This your advice is actually for genuine Biafrans. Don't tell me that you are putting this kind of advice to Ogengere, who, as a Christian, you don't need to stand. You don't need to pretend when you say lies. Ogengere told Biafran that he is visiting Washington, D.C. to bring recognition. My reverend sister, do you see that to be true? Do you see that to be true? Why don't you take Biafra truly? This man is lying. Using your handle. You don't do that, do you? When Imam Madabu told Biafrans that they're going to elect a new leader in PM's absence, and the people that must contest for this new election that they want to conduct as a CRC man, which is also questionable, that the person must be somebody who must have been introduced to BLA by PM himself, knowing fully well that nobody. Then it was later that we found out that Mazakwa Vam is the one that introduced him to Success Wake. So it can lead him to BLA. That's why they said he's qualified to contest. Mazakwa said that he did not contest with anybody, that nobody challenged him in the so-called election. Another lie exposed. Then they said that, oh, somebody did. Guess who they brought forward? Academic Highness. Claimed that he's the one that contested with him and he succumbed because the voting is overwhelming. He could not get much vote. Another lie. Mazakwa is more closer to all these people that are saying this. So he revealed it when the basketball started among themselves. Why I'm hitting this is something that happened in your presence, and we expect you to talk about it. And before talking about this piece, and don't tell me that the reason why you don't talk about it because you don't want people to feel bad and begin to bring more division. We have already seen that. And if you can have all these kind of lies to Biafrans and you are coming out to tell them to unite, it makes it look like you are kind of a fan of lies. Do you understand? So you have to expose it for people to see. You did not do that. You didn't do that. Then you are here. You know, when people begin to react the way they decide to react and all that, this man, Mighty Thunder, said, "This cannot help us. I don't support this type of a thing. There is nothing wrong if this woman," talking to Olewunne, "is preaching for peace among Biafrans. Or are we going to continue fighting ourselves?" Okay, is when one person starts preaching peace, then others will follow thoughts. It is difficult to make peace with wolves. Okay, then who is the wolves then? If you know that it's difficult to make peace with wolves, how can you now decide? You have to convert wolves to a sheep first before you can now call for peace. So you know that the wolves, and you are calling for peace. So you make peace for sheep to make peace with wolves. Why don't you focus on converting wolves to become sheep? Then you can say, okay, this sheep come together, sheep, or come sheep, unite together. You just said it all, that it's difficult for wolves to make peace, with wolves. I see your post, Mighty Thunder, as somehow contradictory. Maybe I don't know how to read it well. Maybe you can read it better than I do. But from what I can understand from my end here is that it doesn't work that way. That's not how it's supposed to be. Okay, this is what I want to share with us. But the one that because Olewunne decided to go live on X, and she said something like this. Let's see if it can be played from here. I'm gonna drag it, please. Oh, it's not working. It's not working. S is very, very crazy. Let's see if it's possible.
Can you hear me?
Now listen, please. Thank God he's here. Listen. Pay attention. Pay attention. Please, guys, like the video. Many of you have not liked the video. I don't know why you don't want to like the video. You are watching, but you don't want to click on the like button. It's not going to cost you anything. Please like the video. We have only people.
Let me know if you can hear me.
We have only how many people that have liked the video?
Yes,
how many?
I can hear you. Okay, good
Please
evening.
like the video. Like the video. Okay, 101.
Do you mind inviting
You can do
others,
better. You can do better.
Please? I've sent invite, but I think we've got just 2 people in the, unless people are listening anonymously.
Just hold on. I don't want to drag it again. I don't want to interrupt. Hear what she said, please.
My reason for activating this space is to clarify certain issues. Because there's so much saga going on the social media, and I'm one of the quiet ones. But when it comes to our Biafra mission, I'm not quiet, because it's a mission that God Himself is leading. And when God calls you to lead a mission, to be among those that will help in the resurrection of Biafra, we don't chicken out.
Kevin, thank you so much.
So I call this space to be able to clarify certain issues.
Oyekachi, I greet you.
First of all, we are prepared to go to Finland.
Please listen.
To redeclare
What important?
After our PM planned everything with the whole of the cabinet, and we did our referendum. So we redeclared Biafra. Before we redeclared Biafra, there were some issues that was going on. The PM permitted for Biafra to be redeclared, and we did that. After we've done that, when I saw what was happening, because I was one of the last, I was the last person that left Finland. And I had to change my flight because I was supposed to leave on the 9th. But when I realized our DPM would be left behind, I changed my flight in order to support her. So she left on the 11th. So we drove to the airport. She went back to the US. Then I had to stay behind because I changed my flight so that she's not alone in Finland. So I left the following day. But before we left Finland...
Listen, please. Very, very important.
I asked our DPM, because I might be very quiet, but I like it black and white. I might look very humble, but at the same time, I know when to stand for what I believe in. So I asked our DPM, what you are doing, is it what our Prime Minister asked you to do?
And listen, this is the answer.
She said yes.
Okay.
I said, okay. If it's what our Prime Minister asked you to do, I will support you. I will stand by you. And then, when we started visiting our Prime Minister, I started getting the other side of the story.
Now, mark this word that she started getting the other side of the story. In other words, that DPM lied. She started this story by telling you that we went to Finland, we were together, and we declared Biafra. DPM, waited and waited that she also decided to stay with DPM. On the DPM now left before she decided to go, which I don't know her reason. Because you now saying that you started getting on that side. So for you to decide to stay with DPM, maybe can be translated wrongly or maybe somehow right, that you are trying to see what she wants, what she want to do by staying back home, back in Finland. Kind of monitoring her, isn't it? Because I don't see a reason why you said to stay with her until she go before you start to go. That part did not go down well with me. You know what I mean? So, but I'm not gonna go for that. Now she said that after the whole thing, she decided not to go. Then later, when they started visiting PM, she started getting the other side of the story. Maybe like that is, she started hearing something that is in contrary to what she had been told. Okay, let's hear.
I visited our Prime Minister. Last Sunday was my sixth. This Sunday gone was my sixth time of visiting our Prime Minister.
Okay.
When I asked him, did you ask that we should redeclare Biafra? He said yes.
That is the PM confirming that he asked DPM to redeclare Biafra. Now, again, this last one, again.
Who did you ask to redeclare Biafra? He said he asked Dr. Ngozo Rabieze to redeclare Biafra.
Meaning that validation of surrogate. You hear the point now? Now, again.
He said that is the mission I gave her to do.
Okay.
And she redeclared Biafra. So after that, was there any other thing?
Come up, let's hear. X is always like this. I want X. Okay, maybe I will play from the phone.
Any other instruction?
Okay. He asked me, was there any other instruction?
Was mentioned.
He said no other instruction was mentioned.
Biafra was redeclared. Then what?
I know. That is X for you. Always going back and forward. And if I play it from phone, I cannot drag it. That's the funny part of it. Let me refresh it. Very sorry. Always like this.
My flight, because I was supposed to leave at 8 p.m. because I might look very quiet, but I like it black and white. I might look very humble, but at the same time, I know when to stand for what I believe in. So I asked our DPM, what you are doing, is it what our Prime Minister asked you to do?
All right. That is the reason why sometimes I don't stream program from X, because of if you are streaming it from S, always back and forth. Let me see if I'm gonna play from phone. It may take time. Just a moment. This is not the first time this kind of thing is happening to me. I don't know how if that is how other people play it, or is it from my end only. But whichever way we're going to, we must play it. It's a must. We must play it. Let me see if I can get hold of it using my phone. Please, just a moment. So the problem is that here in this phone, you cannot drag the. You cannot drag. It's about you have to wait for about 6 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, which is a very, very long hour. Okay, let me be trying here while waiting for the phone. Let me be trying here.
So that she's not alone in Finland. So I left the following day. But before we left Finland, I asked our DPM, because I might look very quiet, but I like it black and white. I might look very humble, but at the same time, I know when to stand for what I believe in. So I asked our DPM, what you are doing, is it what our Prime Minister asked you to do? She said yes. I said, okay. If it's what our Prime Minister asked you to do, I will support you. I will stand by you. And then, when we started visiting our Prime Minister, I started getting the other side of the story. I visited our Prime Minister, last Sunday was my sixth, this Sunday gone was my sixth time of visiting our Prime Minister.
She refused to mention the other side of the story. She did not say it. She did not say the other side of the story.
When I asked him, did you ask that we should redeclare Biafra? He said yes. Who did you ask to redeclare Biafra? He said he asked Dr. Ngozo Rabeze to redeclare Biafra. He said that is the mission I gave her to do. And she redeclared Biafra. So after that, was there any other thing, any other instruction? No other instruction was mentioned. Although when Biafra was redeclared, there was a big confusion, which everybody knows. But then, fast forward, when we started visiting our PM keep on saying the most important thing is for him to come out. Because he's got things already planned out. He said, hold, everybody should hold the house. But because DPM was giving the instruction to redeclare Biafra, she was holding the house. And other people fought against it. But at the same time, some of the things PM left organized himself before they took him, some of those things shouldn't have been reorganized, because PM sets out 4 people, which DPM is among those people led by Dr. Dorothy, to lead the transition government. But that transition government, to plan how we organize ourselves into Biafra, that transitional government fizzled out. So when things started happening, visiting PM, he keep on saying, everybody in Biafra, everybody in the cabinet have a special role to play. He said when they took him, he knows that the house will be divided. That he knows that the house will be divided. But one thing he keeps on saying is, everybody in the cabinet have their own idiosyncrasy. But even in that idiosyncrasy, everybody has their own good quality. And because of that, our PM keeps on using people's good quality to navigate certain aspects of the project he needs to do. Because the 1 year so that was how he ran the government. And now USB was redeclared. Yes, all of us are USB. But at the same time, PM is not incommunicado. PM is still speaking with Biafrans. Even PM have Zoom meeting with lawyers, everybody he needs to get in touch with. You still have officially, because prison in Finland, I didn't have prison in Nigeria. PM join Onya Manoya Anta Yofuma, Ozonya Hosi. Like Mbosi teach Chomo Koma as a hand with a lawyer, and he sent them to Washington. That was him instructing them on what to do. Because for PM, everybody was in good terms with him before they took him. So everybody, he sees everybody as playing a part in the achievement of Biafra. Although that doesn't condition PM on whom to send on an errand.
Okay, like I said, we'll be doing this back and forth since that is what Twitter wants. We'll be doing it that way since that's what they want. I cannot run away from them. So just bear with me as we keep on refreshing. The thing just keep on tripping off. As you can see, that's why I did not
Biafra. Although but that doesn't condition PM on whom to send on an errand that is beneficial to the Biafra in our job. Only the worst enemy of Biafra. Only he wants to do something for him. He will send that person to do that thing.
That's not true. I disagree. But I will talk after this.
So coming to the president, since I've been in the cabinet, I've always, and when PM sends me message, like each time PM call, I always call DPM. As soon as I drop the phone, I will give her whatever message I needed to give her. Even if you want any number now, or you ask me, get this number, I'll call the person. I will give the number, and then whatever message he needs to relate, he will relate. So as time goes on, I started finding that there are certain things PM is asking us to do, certain instructions, which is not being followed. PM is in support of redeclaring Biafra. Don't get that wrong at all. PM is in support. The PM is not in support of all these groups now. But in Kemadu, you wouldn't put us where we are today. But as far as PM is concerned, every people, my Brigade, my CRC, or my USB, I didn't know any Biafra. So I started preaching for peace, because PM himself wants everybody to be in peace. It's because of the way he stressed this peace. That is why I started stressing it also, because we know it's important. We can't keep on this thing here. Government are now calling. individuals are not gone. The caricature is becoming too much. So because I'm good, now see PM Zemos for the PM Zemos, I can have with him what you know that is Jim Manolu. One Jesu throws as if like almost again. The first time they were from the cabinet, although it's not known. The first time they were from the cabinet. The reason they were from the cabinet where in my name maybe sit at home every Monday and I sit at home. So actually are not as low. So PM Apple some people look when I told email, I told you not to sit at home as low. As no need they are not as low. People are already sitting at home. So Mbata send on in my cabinet, look when they PM. That was the first time I would away from the cabinet. Make sure somebody, anyway, no need to go out into order. Somebody, this thing you did is not right. So they pushed me back. So this time around, the reason how they work from the cabinet was when, after visiting PM this Sunday gone, PM in Werozi, each other comes here. Yes, PM some more Wahana. Fighter, Onanos, and I'm no with one. I need an arrow. Mana yam ne lezayan na ka mu no ngompo ta wo no ga apia mu nuku bia Finland onye ocho so mlotakwa send those ya on when send the rose ya ka ha wepụsiri m ihe na cabinet so sizie na ihe na ha wepụla m na ihe na cabinet so mgbakwa ndị Biafra na lekwe na anya na ha ewepụgo m na cabinet, which I wouldn't have said it if DPM didn't come out to say it because opposite, so I have to confirm it. See, I know super and always do Toyota. So this is where we are. Because sometimes I know when social media, people don't even understand what is going on. I know we all want Biafra, but some of us are so sentimental that even the truth, I need nature of Biafra, I need nature USB. But this caricature on social media is becoming too much. Onye nke si na France onye na-eba, onye nke abagwara PMZ mmadụ ozi asọwụ si PMZ. Like this breeding now, oge nke hijacker. Oge nke awụghị ya nwe breeding. PM onye set to breeding. So it is right that I'm not going to get breeding because oge nke awụghị ya nwe breeding. So PM supported that they should get breeding. Supported this action again now. They should get brigade of Ogenkere. Because PM is still active, no matter on a prison. Even Finland on a prison. Finland, he's still fighting for Biafra. Even there, they assist him to do certain, even Zoom meeting. They assist him to do Zoom meeting there with the lawyers. He's still the same PM, to be honest. He's still doing the same job he's doing. That is why sometimes when people talk on social media, I just laugh. Because some people have no clue of information that they should have. PM supports USB, but PM don't support this fighting because PM sees everybody as USB. That is the main message. So I'm not here saying, I don't mind you people calling me names. I don't really care because I think I can stand on my own. I can stand and defend the truth. For me to live the life I'm living today, that is Kenya also. I can be a slave to anybody. Even people were calling me handbago, Ngozi. People were calling me all sorts of names because I can be a slave for anybody for Biafra. But nobody can subjugate me when it comes to truth. Nobody. Like in Finland now, Biya wants every Biafran to be in Finland to support him. Also, piano, as if like the time I got Finland for declaration. He wants everyone to come to Finland to support him. And we are looking, it's very positive for him. You don't need permission from anybody to come to Finland. You don't have to wait for the government to say, okay, you go to Finland. You don't have to do that. It's like going for Nnamdi Kanu's case. You don't have anybody or DOS or whatever they call them to tell you this person should go to Abuja for Nnamdi Kanu's case. So this is my stand. And I can defend my stand anywhere I am. I can defend it. So this is what I just want to say to you guys. Thank you.
Okay. Yes, my sister, good evening.
Hey.
Good evening. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah.
Yes, I bet, please, honestly speaking, I was confused yesterday that I saw this thing, but though, by me looking at what you said so far, I mean, at least when you hear from both sides, you can derive some conclusion or one thing or the other. Though, I know that everybody is perfect. We are not perfect. We are imperfect human being. And we need to understand ourselves in a way that we can reason like a human being. I'm in charge of Biafra, and then in the write-up that I saw in childhood social media, I see many things capturing that you leave USB. So I was very, very shocked on that aspect of it. But based on what you say now, sister, that they remove you because of the message that you pass, at least people that in the cabinet supposed to understand one thing or the other, at least to understand the message they are passing, at least measure of the law, and then the solidarity with our PM, which you know that for now, based on information we are having from you now, that we are communicating with him direct. So it's not like Nigeria per se that you cannot even go and reach somebody to have a freedom of speech and then speak to his people. I beg, my brothers and sisters, we need to understand ourselves because all of us are fighting the same cause. And once in a time, I heard our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say that anything that can do to bring Biafra, have to preach it and do it for us. Because not only one person that can do this Biafra for a team to achieve it. It's a collective effort. And in family, truly, you have stubborn one, you have misguided one, you have good ones. All of them will guide together. Then you know how to understand each other. And then know those and done that can please penetrate the person to understand that the person you are misguided or is not doing well, then talk to the person. Not minding who the thing will hurt. At least truth stand the test, as all our leaders used to tell us. I beg, we have to be coming down. And then if you are doing something, we don't need to add emotion on it so that it will not hurt people the more, because people many have died in this cause. But at least this our new nation, we have to guide it preciously. That's my own humble suggestion in this evening post. Thank you, Biafrans.
Thank you. Does anybody have anything more to say? We can close up past my message. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice evening. Night.
All right. So that was Sister Olewunne, right? I will drop my link, but I have a few things to say, you know, why dropping the link. All they were funny, all the very, very okay. You want to bring peace, right? You have confirmed that PM is for USB. You confirm that people started fighting after the redeclaration of Biafra. You confirm that PM instructed that Biafra should carry on, and he gave DPM the right to do that. You confirm that after doing that, which PM confirmed and sent DPM to do, people begin to fight DPM for doing what PM asked her to do. You also confirm that everybody is in USB and you are calling for peace, but you are not calling for people to join USB. That is where PM stand. You are validating what people who are fighting USB government that PM supported. You are now encouraging people. You are encouraging people to be doing what they're doing because, according to you, you may not agree. But I'm telling you what you've done now is, or what you are saying is a kind of, if I'm the one doing what I'm doing and after listening to you, because you have just given them, you know, reason to do more, that there's hope. Yeah, just like what the Nigerian government is doing with you know, terrorists, that they are repented, and you should integrate them back to the society. And these ones are telling you, look, USB is USB charger, USB Nigeria. Did you tell PM that is what they're saying? Did you tell PM that's what they're calling you? Because you started by validating everything that PM instructed DPM to declare Biafra, according to your word. You confirmed that. And you said that PM is for, that everybody is in USB, everybody. That PM see everybody as USB. Then you are out to call for unity. You don't tell them where they are going to meet for that unification. You don't want to talk about it. Then you ignore those that started this fight, according to, because listen to you. You just, I don't know why your anger centered on USB government instead of those that are outside the USB government. You that is the USB government, you know about USB government stored, even upgrade not just age group, like age group, even if it's a group, not even a government, you must have a leader, and that leader must be respected. For PM to tell you that is the instruction I gave to her. If you are, as a prime minister, giving instruction to your second in command, I don't know what is wrong with that people. Even after hearing this from PM, you are now telling people that you don't need any permit. You don't need any, according to your right talk that I read before now, that you don't need any permit. Okay, you said that you talked to DPM, you told each time you spoke with PM, you want to drop the call, then you have to go straight to DPM. All right. That means that whatever you do, I must have discussed with PM. PM did not say anything bad about DPM. That's why you felt so relaxed to pass the information to her, because you knew that she is the next in line. You understand that? And by now, you should have known the reason why PM is not calling her direct. I don't want to talk about it, because many of you don't know the reason why PM can pass this information to somebody before DPM, which is what Mazawa have been hanging on, using that to question the credibility of DPM. Or not, they agree with PM. PM cannot talk to her at all. PM cannot do this and that. So you have spoken to PM constantly, according to you. So you should know by now the reason why the message will go through you before DPM. And if DPM counter that, you had the opportunity now to tell us when you told her, what did she say? Did she say that PM he want to sabotage us? Tell us what she told you. in response to your message to her. Then he said that something that she said are not be, the DPM said, PM said are not being followed. Yes, is expected. And why it's not being followed is not that DPM is disrespecting PM. I will tell you some of the things that you are somehow running around about. The issue of paying tax, that tax money, that some have criticized DPM for not, oh, she collect money, she don't want to remit it to account to give it to Mamadab. You don't validate, you don't hand, you know, let me tell you what Maki said yesterday, the governor of Oyo State. When Very Dark Man they went there to protest. Maki said something that I want you to understand. Learn from that. That paying ransom to terrorists is handing over the sovereignty of the land to terrorists. You are emboldening them, you are encouraging them to do more by paying that money. By the time that thing that you expect DPM to do is giving the authority the mandate that she holds to Imam Adab. Imam Adab and their group are trying to understand this. That is why they mounted roadblock before we want to see PM. Imam Adab doesn't live in Finland. But if you fly to Finland, people in Finland will tell you to call Imam Adab to introduce yourself to Imam Adab. Why? That is a trap set for validation that he's the one in charge. A smart person will never tolerate that. In as much as PM wants peace, okay, PM have every right to call for peace, but it is not your choice to be stupid. Refusing to do that is not an insult to PM. It's an insult to those who want to use, stylish way to overthrow DPM. She will not become DPM, just like a ceremonial DPM, a DPM by on paper. But in practical terms, she is nowhere to be found. If she made such a mistake, she's degrading herself and subjugating herself to the will of Imam Adaba and their group. And that is what you guys consider as not following the thing. Oh, because she don't talk. The money can never be. DPM cannot hold money and refuse to do that for PM to come out. It's not possible. No, I'm not say you're a man. You know that? You don't. Come on. But I'm okay. You chance or capture you. It's okay. Or capture you know. If you know, you know. You don't talk about business. There's something you will say about the people. I will tell you, yeah, probably. Not this one. When it comes to finance, no. It's a lie. It's a lie. In your own statement, you also said something. You said that how did you put it? You said that PM told you that he's aware that there will be division, that in his absence that division will come, that they're going to divide. You said it here. All right, so meaning that PM already know who that will bring division. You see, few videos that DPM played, cabinet meeting when PM was here, is enough for you to know the caliber of people, the level of people that are in the cabinet that PM has been managing. PM is taking good things from them. Okay, does not mean that everybody will take the same good thing from them. And PM managed to take good thing from them because they show PM some element of respect. That was why PM was able to condone that and taking good thing from them. Gaddafi, what would the PM? There's some element of good things that PM can take from Gaddafi. But when Gaddafi removed the respect, what happened? Where is Gaddafi? Does it mean that PM is not looking for peace? Or PM is not a bad person? You cannot have somebody that doesn't respect you in all ramification, and you pretend, oh, he's taking good things from me. There's no way it will work that way. Even you that is talking, if the power is being given to you and nobody respects you, no matter how quiet you are, you will still have something to say. All this thing is something that I want. I decided not to pause because pausing you, the video did not allow me to pause and talk. But we all know this. Say Gaddafi is now in Nigeria hiding. I don't know about it, my sister. But we have to be truthful to ourselves. You can bring this your, analysis and all that as a peacemaker. It's good though. I'm not against you for doing that. But current concern, my sister, you need to ask some questions. At least what you are saying is, to me, no. You got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. And I'm gonna give you, stop here for other people to make their comments before we end it. Benchus is here with us. Good afternoon to you. You're welcome.
Good afternoon, my brother Kai. Good afternoon. Well done. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Biafrans. Just not to take much of your time. You see, brother Kai, one thing I hate in this world is somebody playing so hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is the worst thing somebody can do. More especially somebody whom we seen as a clergy. Somebody we see as a clergy playing the role of hypocrisy is something I cannot adore in my life. Okay, before she come out to mesmerize herself in social media, I had a clash with her 2 days ago.
Okay.
Privately, I had a clash with her 2 days ago. All these things she was saying here. Okay, let me start in the instance. Number one, if you don't like somebody or you don't love somebody, there's a way you must try to pedal your mind on that person. Try to conduct a kind of monitoring that person. In the first instance, she said she was the last person that left Finland.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's something she wanted to get on, to have on before she leave.
I said it here.
Okay. Okay. And that she asked that last question to this innocent woman. The answer she got from DPM was exactly the answer she got from PM. Because in the first instance now, she was not happy. She was not clear whether this declaration was a message sent by our PM. She got that one, okay, ready. Okay. She said again, she went to PM and got another backstory that she did not even mention. Tell us that backstory she got from PM that made her to change her mind again, going back, sidelining DPM. When she got that backstory, she doesn't believe in her anymore. But she's still with her. I don't know if you understand where I'm going now. She got something, another reason, another thing, or another message. But following her, just for no reason. Okay. This is the woman who told me, before I had a clash with her, oh, we should stop that, all this social media fight. It cannot help us anywhere. We need peace. I asked her, what kind of peace you are looking? You are advocating for? Now she told the public that she was sent away from cabinet, from passing a message. PM said, I am in that meeting. She sent herself away. Nobody sent herself away. When she sent herself away, we asked him to come and declare herself, to come and clear herself. She ran away. But this is the woman who came now to tell you, oh, she's advocating for peace. What kind of peace is that? She ran away. Now, from her tweets again, from her on the space, she said, oh, that we enact a law, we pass a law, and PM was against that law. We passed. But she didn't tell PM the reason why we enacted that law. Are you getting me now? She did not pass the message to
She don't understand that PM later also acknowledged that law when Israel said something about it.
Yeah, that's the reason why we enacted that law. But she did not pass it to the PM. But she come now to paint herself, oh, brilliant, oh, innocent. That we dishonor what PM said. You see how somebody is trying to kill herself one by one and asking, looking for people, oh, you are the people killing me. While she's the person killing herself. After I had a very big quarrel with her, not to anything about this nonsense, peace. Now she still go further, come to the public to present herself. In another way, is she not coming to the public to mesmerize herself? Why coming to the social media? If she's really looking, advocating for peace. You know, sometimes we need to understand people. When people talk, reason. There's a reason before you make your judgment. I don't know, her coming out to the social media, is he trying to paint the government black, or paint herself blank, or paint PM blank? I don't know if she has already had what Okengwe said 2 days ago. By putting everybody, we are saboteurs. The government, everybody was saboteur. We are sabotaging him. Can you imagine that? Even I asked him, is it this man that said that that is the person you are going to have a peace with? Is that what you are trying to tell me? She couldn't be able to give me an answer. Why is she coming out now saying that she's advocating for peace? What kind of nonsense peace is that? You see, this movement, really, this movement is going a different dimension. People need to be very, very cautioned for what they have been doing or what they have been saying. When you have something, listen very well. A government is a government. An individual is an individual. And if people think that it's going to be business as usual, they are just making a great mistake. If I said, no, I'm tired, I just go home and fold myself. Why should I come out in the public to mesmerize myself? Does it make any sense? The answer is no. But people keep on every time messing up themselves, trying to claim, innocence. I'm not going to take you so much time. Thank you so much, because I can see a lot of people in the house. But this is a hypocrisy. Mr. Kai, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, my brother, we can hear you. Let the next person. River Goddess, I think you are here.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, my brother, Benchus. Mazi Benchus, so make we can career.
Thank you so much, Choose. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goddess, let's hear from you.
All protocols observed. I greet everybody in the house. I can see you clearly. And Mr. Benchus, I greet you, Martha. The same to you. Am I coming out? Hello.
Of course you are, my
We
dear
can hear
sister.
you. We
Carry
can hear
on.
you.
Fire down.
Okay, Mr. Ben, I don't know if I can get your number from Mazekai. There's something I want to communicate with you.
Absolutely,
If,
absolutely.
if it is possible. And
Yes.
Mazekai, if I can get Maze Oluchido's number too. There's something important because we get number. You understand? If somebody like Olewunne will come out and behave like this, no, I am not perturbed and I am not moved because the Bible itself says that judgment will start from the house of God. In Nigeria, we are facing a whole lot of things, and the CAN Association has not come to say anything. Or for people that is believing this kind of a human being, don't be deceived by what they put on. What is in the heart? That is true life and true Christianity. Olewunne, you have not told, okay, let me just start like this. Somebody who has been, communicating, he doesn't know what is happening outside. And you want to tell us that you are the one visiting him. And this is what he said and what he did not say. Did you tell him that is a kind of downloading, taking your time to tell him what
Joaquin.
since he left us? Did you tell him all those things? Ogenkere came up, how trans woman came up, all this bam bam bam. Because if you sat down with Obatobie and was able to download all these things to you, I know Obatobie, he will not, I don't know because you are the one sending yourself. When we had trouble with the IPOBNs and the DOS, when Mazen Namodekano is taken, the same thing is happening today. The same confusion is happening today. And when Simon Epa, our PM, now look at the situation, he now used his best discretion. He said, I will not take order from Mazin Namodekano. And people do not understand. They start, wagging tongue, this, that he is disobeying the leadership. Now we see the reason. We are taught. And there's something Mazi Kai played, Mazi Simon Ekpa's speech before he was taken. Everything is like wrapped up in that thing because he knew the end of the beginning of what is being declared. That after the declaration, a whole lot of things, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be this. It's not going to be that. It is this. It is that. This is what to expect. And I am surprised that when people start expecting what we are told to expect from Mazen Namodekano, from Mazen Simon Ekpa, I mean, so what I am saying, you telling us that Mazi Simon Ekpa told us to make peace, and you are here to make peace. Olewunne, I'm beginning to understand one thing. Everybody should forgive me. That's how I feel. You look like people that wear this sutan to deceive people. It's like you are your conscience. I feel now you are married to the Reverend Father. Achọghị m ime ya, achọghị m ime ya, achọghị m ime ya. Anụ arụ m chọrọ ka m tiba asị, ala arụ m chọrọ ka m rụba aka, anụ arụ m chọrọ ka m kwado iko chi m ekwekwana. You are among them because you have shown yourself. Because of what you put on, we thought you are holy. Ọ bụgodu uri na ifuru ihe ga-eme na you are a reverend sister to reverend mother. Then how do you put up the house? Then you came to put fire in the house. Because seeing you as a reverend sister with what you put on, they will say, yeah, this one is holy. I'm ashamed of you. I personally am ashamed of you. Let me tell you, Mazi Benchuk says something, and I am bringing it all here. Government is different. When a government takes seat, or when a government overthrow government, or when a government took over, or there is a shift, or there is a reshuffle in the government, you don't expect any government that comes in and look, I cannot work with you. My dear, you step aside. And I don't see the reason why that when you are given a suspension because of miscellaneous behavior, you people will come out and start washing your dirty linen in the public, even as holy as you are. onye ọzọ na-eme ya ị ga-asị ya mba emekwana ihe a ka anyị chere anyị nọ n'ọgba aghara ka Maazị Simon Ekpa wee pụta. That is what is expected of you. Then you come to make peace with who? Dr. Ngozi Oradeze, God in heaven, ụwa niile gba gburugburu, mmụọ niile nke dị ndụ bụ mmụọ ọma ga-echebe gị. As you held this mantle, may God bless you. As you have not given us hope, thank you very much. As you have not given us up to perdition, God will strengthen you. Thank you for Ibu no one for this struggle, you and your cabinet. Then all of you people is struggling to be in the cabinet. Shame to you people. Unfortunately, on our cabinet, shame. Give my boy Olewunne, shame. All of you who represent, shame. We are not non-entity like people are not there around the same. When they go to the inspiration to stand. So I rest my mic because Madam Origin, please, I need you to come in. Oh, yeah, Origin. Madam Happy, you may nwere sense wine come out. Kedebe we disagree to agree. Asati na nwanne Ngozi, ama m na onye ọbụla dị busy, but this thing is a sensitive matter. We cannot sweep it under the carpet. Triple M nwanne Ocean Master, Obi-Wan, where una day, Greg, make una come out. This thing, we cannot sweep it under the carpet. I rest my mind because people are their house is full. If there is still time, they will come.
Thank you
But
so
please,
much.
Mr. Ben, Mr. Oluchi, my God, Biko, Biko, communicate their number to me, Biko. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Goddess. God bless you. God bless you. Triple M, have the mic.
Thank you so much, my sister River Goddess. Mazi Benchu Sekenem Ginandin Kembuku. Mazakai, thank you so much. I always open a year to be na platform Mazi Kelena this morning. And now the same topic with different analysis and different idea. When we my brother Kelena Nago, I say, Kere mo bidocha, Chineke kere mo bidocha. Ọ dịghị ihe ahụ ka m ike ke na-eme m obi abụọ. Kere m obi docha ka m wee nọrọ n'ụzọ eziokwu. Ezi nna m otito dịrị gị. Kere m obi docha, Chineke kere m obi docha. Ọ dịghị ihe ahụ ka m ike ke na-eme m obi abụọ. Kerenụ m obi dị ọcha ka m wee nọgide n'ụzọ eziokwu. Ezi nna m otito dịrị gị. You know, we are in a long run. My people are the comment section. I greet each and every one of you.
Question.
Enwere m aka dị open. Mazikai, can you hear me? Okay, answer no enwere m aka dị on.
Yeah,
all right, you know. O nwere ihe a na-emegide otu a. A sị na onye a na-enene adịghị mma ịra ntụ. Onye a na-enene adịghị mma ịra ntụ. Agwago m our sister, our beloved sister okwu ngwari ya na platform Mazi Kelena. We love her, we respect her for her, doing so far. And ekwukwana ka ihe gbajiri nkụte na mmiri ebo ya enwe. I'm so happy that ya nwa na onwe ya gara na confirm from our PM. If somebody nọ na cabinet from Brege, Chukwu emekwa ebere, ya enweta onwe ya na USB. is not yet convinced. It's not yet convinced. And the Omagekwa ihe o kwuru bịa. Ka ezi ihe ọ chọsiri ka other followers, citizens, mezie. Mụnwa, as far as I'm concerned, I am a member of cabinet, but I am a citizen of the United States of Biafra. Atrum vote. One reason eji wee tụọ that self-referendum vote. I nwere date I ji na-aga Finland ka aga redeclare. Anyị ncha agawa ebe ahụ. Unfortunately, our PM was taken away before the date, having heard all his messages and announcements. Our DPM stood on the gap. Anyị na-agakwa ka aga nweta ihe anyị na-achọ. This is not about PM. This is not about our DPM. This is not about me. About Nanikano. We are talking of our freedom here. Ayaga gari declare. O nwere ihe m chọrọ ileba anya n'okwu okwu. Ọsọ jụrụ PM na ọda ọ jụrụ our DPM na ihe ọ mega ọ ihe PM si ya mee. PM reply yes, yeah, DPM reply yes, yeah, yes. Ya mechaga meet PM. Chuwes ihe ọ ya nwaso Ngozi Oradeze declare ya. PM asị ya ya jụọ eso onwere another order ọzọ o nyere ya. PM asọmba ka ezi ihe nwaanyị a na-achọ ịgwa anyị now ọwụ DPM go and declare go to sleep.
She's not proud enough to say what is her mind. What Ebonachi encountered about the issue of a restructure of cabinet.
Also, our PM selected forming committee that will see to restructuring of the government. My brother, that forming committee, Oklahoma issued press statement for the Aga Honor, say only obla submit application here and your qualification. The forming committee, Oklahoma run the affairs of the government. Yeah, a kind of let's say electoral committee. But as long as I can have freedom fighting, now Nyaga Pekwaka and the active gain something to offer. Kahaga we use. Mana Nankawaya now, all the worker or water that selection. We feel under and in charge. Now control. I'm happy not for our DPM now honor all part of the group. And that group have selected the people. Yes, or they're proud of it. Or not say that PMs here nearly declare. Excuse me. Now, only they preach for peace. He preach for peace. In your name now, a sign of peace. Even coming to peace, our DPM have gone extra length to bring out phone numbers. In a GBC, in a GP, thank you. Now get order number. Or they call it enough. He create a WhatsApp group. Come and join. And when you baby and you people gonna make address. Any probably also people there that understood you, that know the answer to your question will answer. Also none DPM na as a anybody can answer. Even me, and when we got some person someone on that platform. Copies now, or DPM might be away phone, got one or Google phone, or DPM away phone, got one last over, or any possible now. This is government for crying out loud. Now, platform now, host through Mazikai, I'm a mechanic here, or who else? In the host through that platform, able on a coin on a co, or Yama just Rogana S, Nick here, group or join. man, the PM that na young mamaka USB. Then why did she left USB? Now so no PC for PC. Jaga a weapon ya. If you are advocating for peace, you can't anything agwaragi na a force ya down under our PM on our DPM throat. Yeah, government. PM now no under captivity of our enemy. With the bank and you don't expect whatever structure OG maybe we can not now with the idea that would jeopardize ihe a na-eme bi no ina no n'ezi na amahụ ihe mega n'ezi ọwụ ya akpọwa wa DPM biko were ịma mmadụ abụ mee ya so were vam mee so were oge nkere ndị ọ makwa ama mee so because ebe ahụ nọ ọ mahụzi the role ndị a na-play our DPM n'ebe ọ nọ na ọ dị neutral ebe ahụ nọ and onweghị enemy he still knew that the people ya na ya so ọnụ ha ka nọ in good terms and they are not telling him the truth. Imam Madabu that colonize before you see PM you must pass through him. Imam Madabu within 48 hours ha prepare a memo to overthrow him. These are the things. And meanwhile, there are things they need to hear. All good has happened. You don't bring your own problem. They will not even accommodate it. They won't. Sister, I'm very sorry. This your I gonna joke ma gazu. If PM we be plain to you, support USB, but go get that USB we are na work for and don't you pray for now you platform that USB now about that USB. Then sister, who are you working for? If I'm to advise you, USB maybe within yourself you say that fine, remain where you are, wherever you think that is okay by you, that you are more contented to be, go and remain there. And when you guys talk about peace, I'm not going to cause a problem. The last time I checked, USB government have not bantered anybody. They are doing their things. They only debunk the allegation leveled against them. Ogula, the citizens, individual, private media, and the individual media, and the debunk in social media. I think you should have gone to these people now. Gapura adultery, Gapurunya, but PM so stop and make peace. And there is a platform for that peace created by our DPM. Since other people did not, they never created an avenue for that. Our DPM as a government, it created an avenue where we meet and sort out things. Giga will require thorns on her flesh. Now do you need to know gaming or give and the ye putana kine kuna kai koragaka. Sister, a tranquil cockes enwebe idomrokwu gị ebe a ga-agbara ya ṅụọ lekwe anyị nyemere gị one we are respecting you the same way anyị ji respect Maazị Ugo ị na-ekwu kwụsị enwe onye bulili elu ike na na-eshi nshi nke gị akakwala eshi respect onwe gị jikwa nwayọọ jiri nwayọọ respect onwe gị anya obi adịghị anyị mma na nke ikpeazụ a we are not happy na ihe meganụ na ihe na-eme na be anyị were nwayọọ ga-achakwa gị ebe ị sara ahụ gị welikwa aka elu anyị gakwa agakwa gị baghere ndị ọzọ. Maazị Ugo is nowhere to be found today. Mgbe o firi na ọma ihe after greet ele ebe ọ nọ taa lekwa watch. Thank you so much my brother. I yield.
All right, thank you so much, Robert. Thank you. God bless you. We really appreciate. Between Rose and Ocean Master, I think Rose came first before Ocean Master, right?
Yeah, Mazi Kai, let me quickly say what I want to say and then go back to what I'm doing. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Please
I
do,
wouldn't know
please do.
who came forth or not.
Ocean Master, just
I
bring it
greet
when you're coming. There, well.
yes, I greet every one of you. Good afternoon, Mazi Kai. You know, I've been listening to this your wonderful message today. It's very interesting. Mazi Kai, truth be told, this is the last person, this sister, this is the last person I ever expected would do what she did. Number one, let me start by saying that I respect her so much. There was even a time I had chat with her where she was telling me I should gather all the evidences about all this nonsense that these people are doing. And then when Prime Minister comes out, we'll table it, we'll put it on his table. And I never believed, I'm going to start from here, that this, my sister, could host space. I didn't believe she could do that. In fact, when I saw it, I was surprised. When I saw that space, I was surprised. I never believed she was able to host space. I didn't know she even knows how to host space, to be honest.
No, so I think somebody hosted it for her. She just joined, but she told the person to host it for her. Yeah, she's not the one that hosts the place.
Okay. So in fact, my point is, I never believed she was even going to come out on space because the way she coordinated herself right from the beginning, even up to this moment, was top notch. I'm telling you the truth. Now, when you will find out that people are very deceitful, there is what she did and what she said that got me thinking. If you don't fear human beings, fear these pastors, fear these people, most of these pastors. Anybody will carry holiness for head, fear them. Now, you came to ask somebody, what gave you that confidence to come to ask somebody, this thing that you are doing, are you sure that PM asked you to do this? Is this what PM asked you to do? To me, that's a red flag. You shouldn't go that far. That means from the onset, you don't even believe in the person you called a COS. Where you were there when they brought her into that office. And secondly, you still went back to go and ask PM. Did you ask Ngozi to redeclare United States of Biafra? Or who did you ask to declare? My brother, that didn't sit well with me. That never sat well with me. You know why it didn't sit well with me? If she can go this far, then you shouldn't, what Ngozi is doing, I ask her to do more. If she find me being suspicious, start me immediately. Don't even look left or right. Don't look back. And this is the reason why I continue to say that nobody should be trusted. Trust can get any one of us here killed. You can imagine somebody who declared your freedom. You are now asking her authoritatively, is this what Mazi Simon asked you to do? You still went as far as, that is where the thing, I couldn't comprehend it. My head just the smoke. And you call yourself a sister. And you couldn't talk to God so that God will tell you that this is my daughter in which I have trusted. Then what kind of Biafra are you looking for? Since you don't believe the COS, it's terrible. It's really, really terrible. This kind of thing have opened my eyes more to these people that will tell you that they love God more than you do. I'm telling you the truth. If she can behave in this manner, then she has evil agenda right from the onset. I'm telling you the truth. I will have to stop it at this. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you, Kai. Thank you, everyone here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you for joining us. And you are spot on. Then we have to give the mic, because please, if you know that you are, I don't know, I don't want anybody to be offended. That's why I am Ocean Master and No Time God. I don't know who came in first, because some of you are going, back and forward. I don't know, it's because of network. Ocean, are you there?
Yeah.
Ocean, between both of you, who joined us first? We cannot hear you, Ocean Master. You cannot hear you. No, maybe you can go out and come back. Your voice is not coming out at all. I don't know.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mazikai?
Yes, yes. Yeah. It's better now. It's better now. Let's hear from you.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Awesome. I greet you. I see my name after my name call somebody zero somebody O that is following me.
Don't worry. Right on. After that, then I will give mic to no time.
Okay. Oh, Madam Oju, somebody is following me with name with
Ojugo is not here. This is Mazi Zento.
Okay. I wanted to see what. Okay, now, no Mazikai for this program, and I think everybody that have spoken, we are all spoken well. Mazi Benchuk, your voice, Madam River Goddess, you were spotted in, and my brother, that legend called Triple M, all the people, and I greet their friends according by their time zone, the commentators. Try like the video and share it. Mazika and Deo for this wonderful job. Our sister, our reverend sister, was no Orakunne Kogina, Mommy Olewunne. It is well with us. Biafrans love her so much. Mazika, that is the truth. Myself, I like her as a person. I really like her. You know. But we have to take a sentiment and emotion out to face reality. Listening to the voice you played, how she went, how many times she met with PM, talked with PM. That's a very nice one. But I'd like us to, differentiate some certain things out from PM that we used to know and PM that we know. Our sister, personally, I would like to take out, remove what you wear as a title. Your reverend sister, or your reverend father, your bishop, cardinal, or pope, or whatever title that you give to yourself. And I will advise their friends, Mazikai, permit me to say this because I know that you're a Catholic. But don't be offended when I talk, because when I talk, I don't talk out of emotion, and I don't look on certain things. In fact, I look things and can say the way I feel it is. For me, I look at her as a person. Those who wear what they wear, call themselves men of God or whatever title they give themselves, I'm just looking at them as human being and decide with what I've seen and I know. Anybody that I see that comes to me, first of all, present Bible or present his or herself as holy or holier than the holy. But trust me, I see that person as a potential criminal. From experience, I'm telling you this. Having have some relationship with some sisters and reverends, I understand the way they behave. You see, from the way she grew her message, from the way she present her narration, she presented it as an innocent person. She presented it the way of peace. I think she's a little bit calculative. But in some part of it, she forgot that we have known this PM, our Prime Minister, for long. We have been with him for long. He's just taken in. So we can understand, we can articulate when his message comes, when his message has been altered, or maybe trying to add something from his own message. We can identify that. Leave that aside. You know that there is DPM, which you have acknowledged, and you brought some message that we know that is real, being that she was given the authority to declare the mandate to protect the mandate and to govern it until Prime Minister Mazen Kanu comes out. You know, you would have, since you understood that, you would have at least, you know, been noble to yourself or bold. When you say that you're, I don't know if you said you are sacked or they remove you from cabinet. Even if they remove you from cabinet, what does it change much? If you genuinely have Biafra at heart, as a reverend sister that you are, the way you present yourself, removing you doesn't change anything. You can be outside, still doing that your good job. I can understand that the way you present your word, you love peace so much, just like all of us. Believe me, no genuine Biafra, no a genuine Biafran will tell you that he or she is happy from all the brouhaha that some of these individuals cause or causing against Biafra, the disgrace and the pains. Nobody will be happy. Nobody is happy. But in terms of the peace you're talking about, that's all that you said. Yes, all of us support it. Support it with the whole heart. If you listen, Master Triple M have highlighted to that. Couple of weeks ago, last month or last 2 months, before this kind of this message, this other people begins to call, I listened to Dr. Ngozo Rabeze, DPM, called for all members, every indigenous person, no matter where you come from, where you come from in Biafra land, whatever that is your grief, come and express it. We will address it. We will reason. We will see reason to reason. We will interact the way I understood the message. She opened group and WhatsApps to make sure that at least when you come, you'll be listening to. Which other way you want? Which other way are you propagating to achieve the peace? Now, listen to what you said, Olewunne, because somehow your words sound like this guy that sound a minute. Now, by the way, that you're an educated person. You look at some of the words, like a couple of days ago, I listened to Mazika, I listened to what you played on one of your programs where this guy, Oginkere, was calling for peace. He mentioned some people, some group, and when he mentioned Dr. Ngozi Arabeze,
you're right.
She used a word that if Oginkere is close to some people, I don't think the mouth that he used to say it, that mouth will never remain the same again. Trust me, that mouth will never remain the same. Now, you look at him, use that word. After he pretended to call for peace, he used that as a choice of his word to talk to somebody to talk to a leader who declared Biafra. Then, Sister Olewunne, you now ask yourself, what kind of peace is this man calling for? Is it the peace of the seat, or is it a pro-fundamental peace? Is he genuinely calling for peace, for lasting peace, or he just do it for formality's sake? On the same program, he still call our PM Simon a name. Go and watch, listen to it. The one Mazikai, the one that you Sonia Barawa cut out. You played it from this our sister. Oh God. Oh, I don't know why I always forget her name. The way you pick the program.
Which of our sister? Which sister are you talking about?
The one that do program. Oh my God. our sister, the one that you get the program from her video, you get that Will Sonia Barawa tried to cut out some message.
Is it Precious?
No,
No,
Eunice
not
BB.
not Eunice VP. She's from Riverine area. Orissa. Okay.
That Sonia Barawa cut off her program.
Yeah, no, the program that you played, you played Sonia Parawa while this guy, his Oga ATM was talking, he used some derogatory word against PM, our Prime Minister Monepa, and the Sonia Parawa altered it. He cut that part, little part.
Progress journalist.
Progress journalist. You come now. You come. Yeah, thank you very much.
My bad, thank you.
Yes. So you see the kind of word that this man used against PM. He called PM name. But this is not the first time. Remember, this is not the first time. Now, what peace are you talking about with him? Listen, when you talk about peace, we will have peace with Biafrans who made mistakes. But if you ask me, Mazikai, permit me, and I want Biafrans to, judge it by themselves if it is right. If you permit me, these people that caused this pain that we are facing today, from them, the so-called men on ground today are facing what they're facing because of their attitude, because of their deceit, because of their utterances, because of their dubiousness. This Ogenkere, this Imam Madagu, this Professor Iwaboncha or Ishaboncha, that is Chomo Koma or whatever you call her. This Vam Bam Bam, you see this Vam Bam Bam. Somehow you may say, okay, maybe we consider that you can reconsider. But if you look at his own what he played, the game he played on this very critical journey, this critical situation, you see that he's more dangerous than snake. Then you number them. We all know them. There are some people that you can look at their case. Even let me tell you, this woman is dangerous. That woman in France is dangerous, very dangerous. But if you look at the way she acted on the redeclaration ground, some of what she did for some months before this, and then you can think about if, kind of peace is to be broken. There are some people that you can, no matter what, you look at their case, then you can value some certain things. Then our own people that we know that some of them are ignorant, some of them they are either here or there, or maybe because of their friends or those who have friends them, those ones you can easily, reason with them, think about it, and see that they cannot decide for themselves, they can easily be forgiven. But these people, you see, these people that try to draw us more than 15 years back, oh God of mercy, and they're doing it deliberate. Sister Olewunne, you are very educated person. Let me use the word, but education is not education according by Mama. Sometimes you would have used this. You see this tone that you try to talk. You talk to us. Some of us we see it with angelic voice, and ally themselves with that. But some of us we think critically as well. You would have used this voice, even while you are outside. Call those guys, Ogenkere and their crew, and told them, give them this message that you brought, that PM said that they should align themselves with USB declared. That everybody should, because if you look at the weight of the message you give, it means that everybody must be under USB. No matter you are great, you must be under USB. That is why PM told you that he gave him the mantle to redeclare. Then other ones you are trying to ask him these questions, or this maybe out of curiosity, I don't know. I wouldn't, do that part the way my brother Rose see it. I don't know if it's out of curiosity or to give more weight or credential to what Dr. Ngozo Rabeze, the PM, is doing, or you do it with ulterior motive. I don't know about that. But having said that, today is still early. One of us here have highlighted you of Ugo 247. This is the last one that fall out, the last angel that fall out. Now, revalue all the situations of those who fell out. Then think about yourself. I used to listen to PM. We all knows it. There was a Reverend Father in US, United States of America, that PM always, come strong on, because that Reverend Father don't behave like one. I hope and I believe that you will not fall to that category. I hope and I believe that you will not fall to the category of John Vicar and some all this dangerous Reverend Father, like the Father, Reverend Father, the one that called himself the governor of Benue State, who look at what is happening in his own state with his own eyes, denied the happening, the genocide, the Christians killing. I hope you will not fall to that level. Remember that we all love you and we want to continue loving you. Please don't bring distraction. It is not time for play. It is time for genuine, unity, genuine calling, and genuine doings. Thank you, Mazikai. I thank everybody.
Thank you so much, Ocean. God bless you. God bless you. All right, Mazi Esto, let's hear from you. Esto, are you there? Mazi Esto, are you there? Please, I don't know, maybe you don't know your name. Let me bring you up. So I'm calling on you, Esto. Are you there? Okay, he's not here. IJ, please, let's hear from you. You're welcome.
Good evening from my side to everyone that has spoken on and that's on the comment section. I say good evening to everyone. Mazikai, when you started this program, I was on the way coming back. I saw it, but when I came to after everything, my day, I was so exhausted. I said, let me go and rest my head. Only for me to get up, and it was when I saw this picture. Although in our group, although people warning her and disassociating themselves from her. In fact, I was shocked, very, very shocked. And I woke up and I was listening to the discussion. I will start from telling Olo State, thank you so much for doing what you did. Because it's supposed to come from you first, because she is from Olo State.
Okay.
Every of the states of the United States of Biafra, especially the Igbo side, has really had some sabos. But you see, Olo, their sabo is the highest too. Not only in all parts of Nigeria, they are. Some of them, I get their information, I know. I mean, people that even the Hopus or them they are off from Olo. They may behind them. Lasuba went to Finland, was on the podium. See her today. This our sister was there with the candle. For me to hear that Ujena PM Masi Mo Okuruke declare Biafra. I can't even figure it out in my own head. Truly. But I want to say something. Biafrans, one thing is very, very clear. If you're a human being, you still have your conscience. If Dr. Ngozo Rabeze, even if tomorrow, God forbid, she went the other way, we must give her that respect for life. That she redeclared Biafra. See, this Biafra redeclared, we are already a nation that sent our map back to the world map. She was the one God used to do it. And that respect, no matter what happened on this planet Earth, no one, if there is justice, no one will take it from her. No matter what she did, she does in the future, which she will not, by God's grace. When you want to talk, remember that day and give her the respect that she will forever. I mean, even when she passed out and her generation upon generation will continue to hear it. That is very, very important that we put it in our head. Our sister, when I heard that you went to Finland to visit our PM, I was happy. I heard the second time that you went to Finland to visit our PM. I was happy, and I started asking myself, is that how much time this our sister have, and how much she love our PM? I was in between everything, asking myself that question, because I know that they are not people with much time, the reverence. Now, hearing that you are going there for a mission, let me ask you one question. Who are you gossiping with, Sister Olewunne? Who are you gossiping with? Because the line you told is the line, for now, is the line of gossip that is leading you to the line of Sabo. We respect you a lot. You are not the only sister in this our struggle officially, which people don't know, but you are the one that fronts yourself. We see you. There are reverend fathers, there are reverend sisters. I think one is in the education side. I'm telling you, she's not the only reverend sister here. For you to come, no matter what happened, I looked at you like everybody has been saying, as somebody that have that self-respect and want to preserve it. That's the eye we look at you. But for you to go this length, one of our brother asked you, our Triple M, have Nigeria seen you? Because your people that are working hard to stop this, they are all inside the government house. They talk with the governors, and they are working for Nigeria big time. I mean, in a bigger level. Are one of them your family member or your town member, or have they seen you? These two questions is left for you to answer between you and your God. Who are you gossiping with, and who is trying to buy you? Because it is very, very, very hard for you to see what happened to those that fell out, and you count yourself on that line and that lane. I cannot figure it out in my head that you went to ask this question to PM. So truly, what my brain was telling me was truth, that you are not going there for going sake, you are going there to look for a point to sabotage what we are doing. What you built with, you were among those that built it. So sad. You know, when we talk about the people on the altar, it looks like we don't know God, or we just choose to insult them. It is just the truth. The Nigerian religious leaders, mostly, I mean, all over the world, yes, but Nigerian religious leaders, they are not up to 0.0001 to be trusted, whether they are Catholic, whether they are Pentecostal, anywhere they fall in. But what I always respect God for is God continues to be God, because if you go out, he will raise another one, and he's raising new ones. Catholic Church, for once, is not a church for me. After reading the history of Europe, I saw that Catholic Church is a politics. You count them before you count the politics. Of all what is happening in Biafra land, your Pope, none of them have ever talked. They chose not to. You have Arinze there. This line you are touring now, what is the difference between you and Arinze? I asked a question, because that is how, so that when we further it, you will not say that anybody is insulting you or insulting the church. Is akwa aka unu nyere anyị ka anyị ji ene unu anya. in this very critical time, in this very tight time, that God is in between everything, that even people that doesn't want to talk is on their throat, that they must vomit it, and we are praying. It is you that the devil entered to come and make that to be swallowed. It will swallow you. Sister Olewunne, I'm telling you, it will swallow you. You can never be that tough to face Biafrans. If you toe the side of Sabos, you can't stand it, I'm telling you. So now it's just morning, like many of us have said. Go in and bear your praises. Tell the people that are pushing you that you cannot do this work. Reserve the remaining respect that you have. Let us just know you to this point. Do not go further, because if you do, we are ready for you. You are one person that's supposed to know how angry your people are. But since you don't know, don't let us rest that anger on you. Because if you go further, if you mention Dr. Ngozi Rabeze, USB, and the cabinet, you'll find yourself where you never wish to find yourself in this life. And it will not go off you until the day you also exit this life. So if you know what is good for you, just go in and talk not. Just shut up your mouth. You are not part of us. Because after the second trip, I no longer see you on fundraising. I started asking myself questions. I didn't want to ask anybody. I started asking myself, this sister is disappearing. I'm not seeing her, I'm not hearing her voice. Because before, if you don't come, we will hear your voice. I started asking myself questions. I said, let me keep quiet. And finally, that which I am putting not and say, God, let it not be. It is what it is. Sister Olewunne, please, leave us alone. Please. If Satan has entered you, use your mouth and tell Satan to go out. I don't have to teach you that. With that collar you wear, you know better. Use your mouth and tell Satan to leave you a hell alone, so that you can at least have your peace in the rest of your life. Okay? Nobody has done you anything. You have no points. You have no reason, no matter what, even if you are angry, even if you see something, not to come to the public to distract us. With the type of respect we assume you have, you should go and figure it out with the people. And you're supposed to be one that knows what obedience is supposed to be. Obey the people in the leadership. In your Bible, it is there. If you cannot obey the people on the leadership, then you are not supposed to even to be a reverend sister in the first place, because you're supposed to be the person teaching that to others. And when the Bible tells you that, the Bible didn't tell you that even when you are annoyed, you should come out and insult the leadership. But we will start it with you if you give us the chance. Okay? We have told you, watch those that has gone out. Biafra is a country. We are country. Government. No one is that government. And no anyone that places themselves to be on the front of that country called government, that everybody is part of, that person will surely be crushed like others are crushed. And the emperor here now call this clothes, because trust our people. Trust our people. They watch your word and they will write one Chike Doziem. Go and ask one Chike Doziem, Reverend Father in America, what happened to him when he came to the program of, you're supposed to know because you are very, very strong in this. When he came to the program of our PM and messed up, it didn't take 2 months. Somebody wrote about him, wrote petition, and he was suspended or sacked. Yes, he came boldly on the television, was insulting our PM, was supporting Nigeria government. Somebody in the United States wrote to Catholic Church, to his parish, and he was either suspended or sacked. Our people are not taking it for fun. Another turn, second layer of turn on us. Go out from there, please. Because the next time I give you will hear it in a more, depend on the level in your own. I will give you to that level. Go and rest. You have tried.
100%.
Not to come and start putting our head hot. You know, go. So please, thank you so much. Mazikai, right on for the
Thank you, my sister. God bless you, IJ. Thank you so much. Even though you just came back from work, yet you are still here to make your contribution. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and God bless you. So, my people, we have come to an end of this live broadcast. Hoping to come back again later hour. Don't forget to like the video. Everything must not be the way you want. You don't just from talking to going to visit PM and hearing from PM now to just mock us or mock everybody that only you have brain. It doesn't work that way. I appreciate all of you that joined me, those of you that joined us here in the studio, and of course, those of you on the comment section. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much and see you again. Bye-bye for now. Day one.
Today is 20th day of August 2024, and I am here speaking to you from my base in Finland. I want to inform every one of you because it has become very imperative as we approach December convention in Finland. You must know certain things. The declaration of the restoration of independence of Biafra that is to take place on the 2nd of December is targeted at achieving two objectives. One is the delegitimization of Nigeria. Two is the legitimization of Biafra. After the declaration, we are going to have a very long battle with Nigeria. But this battle, the good news is that we define how this battle will be fought. We will fight them diplomatically, we will fight them politically, we will fight them internationally, and of course, we will fight them locally. So, the 2nd of December is not after that. Some of you will come and say, oh, there is still military barracks. You are going to have them. But let me tell you, if the Vietnamese fought America for years and succeeded in making America to flee, we are ready to fight Nigeria even more than what Vietnamese did. And we dictate how this particular war will be fought. We are never going into conventional warfare with Nigeria. But the delegitimization will take a different tone. And what I'm trying to tell you people today is that you must be prepared for a very long years of battle for the legitimacy of Biafra government. It is not something that happened in one day. It is not something that happened immediately after our declaration on 2nd of December. But 2nd of December will mark the beginning of a very long battle, which we are going to show our determination with our actions and inactions. So my fellow Biafrans, all I'm here to tell you this afternoon is for you to understand that after the declaration on December 2nd, 2024, the battle begins. And we are not going to stop. If it is going to take us 20 years to fight Nigeria differently than what we did in 67 and 70, we are ready for it. If it takes also 23 years for Taliban to defeat America and they left their land, we are ready to fight even 40 years. Since 1967 to 2024, Nigeria continued to fight us. The only thing is that we have not fought Nigeria until now. And in this fight, we are still defending ourselves. So 2nd of December will mark the beginning of the Biafra liberation. Do not expect something or any. So what are we going to gain from this convention? What we are going to gain is that every document that we are going to generate from this convention become legal document that we'll be using for the political approach and diplomatic approach for the Biafra independence and recognition. This document will be sent to the United Nations. This document will be sent to the U.S. Department of State, U.S. or every department that foreign department, the Congress and all that. We have it, European Union and every other region that we feel that needed to have it to support Biafra at the UN. That's where the whole thing is going to start. Only then Biafra will have a name. Now it is only noise we're making. And Nigeria have understood this very well. They know where I'm going. And that's why they are restless. But I'm watching them, and they are having problem with going to India.